green light to say we're ready, and it is live. Hey guys, how you going today on BKRsport? Oh my goodness me, son. We are here for elimination finals. There are no second chances no more, big boy. There are no second chances no more. Manly Seagulls, Sydney Roosters. Whoever loses this is Onski, and whoever wins this will obviously play the Rabbitohs next week in the preliminary final. This is honestly so close to the grand final, guys. We're 2 weeks away, and my goodness me, I'm excited. As you guys know, I've been pumping out streams all throughout the season, so I'm absolutely invested, well and truly emotionally into this season, and I'm having a great time, and I really can't wait to see who obviously does come out as the champions. But tonight, this is a really, really difficult game for me to predict because the Roosters have still been a good team this year despite all their injuries and despite the fact that no one has believed in them for so long. But then you've got Manly, who obviously started out this year really, really poorly and then have just rocketed home but didn't have a great game last week. But look, it's going to be interesting here today, guys. Now, due to broadcasting restrictions, it's obviously illegal for me to show you the actual game footage. So do know that I'm going to be commentating the game. I'm going to be talking to you guys in the chat, having a bit of fun. So do obviously use the chat regularly because we're going to be having a good time here today. We've got about half an hour or so until the game does get underway, but I thought we'd start a bit early so I could get chatting with you guys. So let's hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We're on our way to 13,000. Let's see if we can smash it, son. Hit that subscribe button. But Manly vs. the Roosters, obviously, tipping on video on Wednesday. Tipping video on Tuesday, sorry. I did tip Manly, I think, by 10. I'm actually going to take Manly by 8, and I'm actually going to take a pretty high-scoring game here. I'm actually going to take it 32-24. Look, I wouldn't be surprised if it's I wouldn't be surprised as well if it's a 13-12 kind of game, but I think this is going to be a high-scoring game. Both these two teams' defenses haven't been as great recently. Obviously, last week, the Roosters came into the game playing the Titans, and we're lucky to get through that one, to be completely honest with you. We all know how that one ended, 25-24 there with Sam Walker kicking the field goal. And Manly, on the other hand, also conceded 40 to the Melbourne Storm. So, look, both these teams defensively haven't been... For me, Manly hasn't had a great defense probably since that game against the Storm, when they still lost, but it was 8-8 at halftime. That game was probably the last time I really remember Manly having a quality defense in this season so far against a real top-notch team. That goes all the way back to round 21, and they still lost 28-18 in that game, mind you. Now, obviously, guys, Manly are the favourites here. They're always going to be the favourites here. They've got Tommy Trbojevic. They've got such an electrifying team. But the thing is, just so the Roosters, you know, people are really underestimating this Trent Robinson team. As you can see on screen right now, 71% win record versus Des Hasler. Robbo, honestly, for me, it was the best coach of the season. He's absolutely coach of the season for me. Simply because, you know, it's all well and good to say Craig Bellamy. We all know Craig Bellamy is the best, probably the best coach in the game right now. But in regards to this year specifically, I definitely have to give it to Robinson. With all their injuries and suspensions and career retirements and whatnot, they've still been able to get through to the semi-finals, and no one expected that of them. No one expected them of them at all. So, well, to be honest, I always did tell you guys that they were always a professional team and they're always going to compete, but did I think they were going to get... Well, I don't think they were going to get to the prelims. I think this was the week that I did originally say throughout the whole season they were going to get knocked out, but obviously prelims, I think if they make it through this game, it's just crazy, and that would obviously set up a huge Sydney rivalry derby with the South Sydney Rabbitohs for a knockout. And I was actually at the last time those two teams played in the prelim. I think it was 2018, maybe 2018. I vlogged it. It's on the channel. But I'm going to start talking to you guys in the chat now. I should probably stop waffling on. But then again, that is what our channel is. It is just basically waffling on. But yeah, hit that thumbs up button, guys. Let's see, before the game gets started, how many likes are we on, actually? Let's go have a look, see here how many likes we are. Oh, we're on 25 likes. Let's see if we get to 50 likes before the game does get started. Let's do it. Let's get to 50 likes before the game does get started. And if you don't do it, gee whiz, that means your team's going to lose next year. And this year. Justin Sunderland says, our 6, 7, and 9 are so inexperienced it makes me nervous. And what's the point? What's the point? Because, you know, they've been inexperienced this entire bloody season, mate, and they were inexperienced last week, and yet they bloody got through. And I know that was against the Titans, but in the same sense, like, the last time the Roosters played Manly was 46-4. That was obviously back at the beginning of the season. That was obviously with no Trbojevic, but in the same sense, like, it's pretty much the same team, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's pretty much the same Manly team, just minus Trbojevic. And that was obviously when they were looking really, really poor. The Roosters, you know, back then, they did have Keary, though, in that game. Luke Keary was still playing that game. I forgot that he was still there. But, yeah, I'm not really too sure, man, because obviously they've been pretty much inexperienced this entire season long, and yet they've still been putting the results where they nearly finished in the top 4 and obviously finished 5th. So, no, the Roosters have had a fantastic year, and I think even if they lose tonight, man, it's such a fairy tale kind of year. Obviously, it'd be a fairy tale if they actually won it, but they're not going to win it. I'm sorry, Roosters fans, you aren't going to win the comp. If you win today, that's fine, but I'm sorry. I've still got, funnily enough, the Panthers winning the comp. I do. I'm actually really surprised how people have jumped off so quickly. I tipped the Rabbitohs against the Panthers, but I also tipped the Rabbitohs would beat the Panthers, and the Panthers would go through the Storm, beat the Storm, and then beat the Rabbitohs in the grand final. I've been literally saying that for a long time now as well. So, I'm still backing by it. Connor Maynard says, Yo, Becker. Hello, mate. How we doing? Minty Rabbit says, what's the poll? The poll says Manly Seagulls, 61%. What's your point? Young Rabbit says, and we had a full-strength team in round 1. Yes, you probably did. Yeah, you probably did. Apex says, didn't Roosters coach get fined for speaking about Latrell here? Why are we still talking about this? Why are we still talking about this? Like that's like 4 weeks ago now, guys. Now is when you do, like, how are we still talking about that Latrell hit? Jacob Tovey said, we've gone over it many times. A couple of people still thinking about that. Jacob Tovey says, hey, Blaze, it's incredible considering the people said we were gone after Keary got injured. I don't think anyone said you were gone. I wouldn't go as far as say Pete Keary going was the Roosters gone. I guess there were a few people saying Roosters would miss the top 8. Roosters were never missing the top 8. I never said they would, and I never would have said I never would say that. Rion Rebello says, up the Hospital FC. Fair enough, to be honest with you. Justin Sutherland says, ready for a big weekend of sport. Man, it's huge. Obviously, tonight we've got this Manly Roosters knockout game. Tomorrow, we do have the Wallabies versus South Africa in the Rugby Championship there. We do also obviously have the Panthers versus Eels game. We've got Man City versus Southampton. We've also got the NFL on Monday. I'm going to be doing all the red zone in the morning. Plus we've got Lions, Packers. We've got so much. There's so much going on. Plus we've also got a couple of games Sunday night in the Premier League. My goodness me. Cody C says, good day, hello champion, how are we doing? Let's get some score predictions in the chat, guys. 20 minutes till kickoff. 20 minutes until kickoff. Let's get going. Joshua Mitchell says, Roosters probably could have made grand final with a full team. I think that the Roosters are incredibly underrated in regards to the fact if they had a full team, yeah, they probably would be. They actually, for me, probably would have won the grand final this year. I'm pretty happy to say that too. If they went through the full season with obviously Brett Morris still there, Keary still there. They've had so many play coordinator. My goodness me, they've had a lot of players go on. Thank you very much to Daniel Sylvester for the $3 donation. He says, fist bump, good on you, champion. Thank you very much for the donation. Obviously, every time you guys do donate, it goes right back into the channel to provide you guys better content. And trust me when I say, my goodness me, there is some plans. There is some plans in the works, son. Jack Kelly says 34 to Manly, Roosters 24. 34-24, it's a high-scoring game, but I think I said the exact same thing. Oh, I said 32-24. I said 32-24, buddy. Gee whiz, I've got to correct myself here. Justin Sutherland says, I have a $50 9-leg multi for the weekend for tonight. I just need Roosters to score over 10 points. Roosters will absolutely score over 10 points here, mate. Absolutely. John Finafuyaki says, score prediction. I've gone 32-24 to Manly. Sorry, gee whiz. 32-24 to Manly, but this game could honestly be an either or. It could be a 13-12 grind slugfest between two Sydney teams that don't like each other, or it could obviously also be a just massive high-scoring kind of try after try kind of game, like the Titans-Roosters game was last week. Jordan says, go the Mighty Eagles, 2021 Grand Final winners. Yeah, look, no. But good luck, man, but probably not. Tania Rihanna Pike says, why are you on so early? Because we're going to sit here, have a chat, bit of a bit of a kickback, Stop, what's the problem? You don't want me a bit early? You want me to just sit on my chair and just watch this by myself? You don't want to talk to me? Well, gee whiz, what's going on here, Tanya? What's going on here? Jet Taylor says, I have to go with a close one, 24-20 to Manly. Yeah, I think I think 8 points is relatively close, man. Jaden Tapuska says, Dragons will win tonight. Yeah, well, you probably have had a bit too much to drink. It's only 7:30, so you're in for a long night if you're already this drunk already. Twia says, Seagulls win 28-12. Fair enough. Mr. D-Book says, Roosters would have, could have, should have, didn't. Huh? What are you talking about? They're in the bloody semi-final. What's this? Would have, could have, should have, didn't. They're in semi-final right now. Jordan says, Bondi boys are soft. Everyone knows that. Okay. Andrew Kamanai says 24-30 to the Chooks. LPL says Melbourne going back to back. I don't know, man. I got the pennies. Digitae says, hi, Car, do you know why Sam Walker isn't starting? That's because he hasn't started for a long time. He doesn't start. It's usually Hudson and Lamb. And then he comes in as a bit of a super sub, as a bit of a electrifying playmaker in the second half. Usually they bring him in to really differentiate up the tactics. And it's been like this for a couple of weeks now. It's not really a surprise. Kramer says, I hope I have hair that has the one I'm old. Oh, mate, Hazel's hair is just buddy Rapunzel, mate. It's brilliant. It's beautiful. We all love a bit of Hazel's hair. Jack Kelly says, Tom Trbojevic needs to play better than James Tedesco. It's not all Tom, guys. It's not all Tom. You know, the whole team has to play better than the opposition team. You know what I'm saying? Like, Young Man says, you can tell. Broccoli Weave says, no, I had a dream that the Dogs won the premiership. Yeah, well, you're not drinking. You are on drugs. Jack says, I've been up on the Gold Coast for a couple of days now. It's been good. Cool story, man. I would love to get to the Gold Coast, but obviously I can't because New South Wales doesn't want to let Queensland doesn't want to let me in. Apparently, well, I haven't heard anything back from them, even though I have an address in Queensland. El Loco says, was having a conversation with my family, saw the time, got on the stream and plan to sit here for a couple of hours. Mate, kick back, put your feet up, grab a drink. I got my nice little Pepsi Max. They don't sponsor, but we will get into our sponsor at half time. Go and check them out. Manscaped, what a bloody damn well company. But got my Pepsi Max, put my feet up. I'm ready for some finals footy, baby. Ready for some finals footy. Sebastian Grammer says, Seagulls 18-8 Roosters. Ooh, low scoring game. But I honestly feel like they're fighting for a suicidal spot against the Storm, hoping for a strong contest. So Sebastian, obviously, the winner of this game will play the Rabbitohs. The winner of tomorrow's game between the Panthers and Eels will play the Storm. I've got the Panthers beating the Eels tomorrow. I've got Manly beating the Roosters today. I then have the Rabbitohs beating Manly. And I also have the Panthers, funnily enough, beating the Storm. And then I do have the Panthers beating the Rabbitohs in the grand finale. Levitt says, how many people are going for Manly in this chat and how many people are going for the Chooks? I don't really care, to be honest with you, who wins. I just want a good game. Jack says, Seagulls number 1 will make the Seagulls win. Well, good luck, man. Good luck. It's a big one. Pretty loosey-goosey from Queensland. You can't get on your games. It is very loosey-goosey, Jack. Very, very loosey-goosey that Queensland won't let me in just yet. Oscar Burke says, can Fox League please wank off Trbojevic a bit more? Oh, they probably will, mate, to be honest with you. So you will get what you asked for here. You will get what you asked for because they will be wanking. That's why you guys are here. Because we're not going to be wanking off Trbojevic the whole time. Like, we'll talk about how good he is. He's bloody fantastic. But, like, you know, there's a bit more to this game than just the old Tommy Trbojevic, you know what I'm saying? What are we on likes-wise? Let's get to 50 before the game starts. We're on 38 likes. Oh, gee whiz, I just hurt myself. I just nearly broke my microphone going into the game. Gee, that's how excited we are. Harris Player says, Eels, hit that thumbs up button immediately because I nearly broke my stuff. And then you'd have to donate to buy me a new microphone. Harris Player says, Eels are best team because they can beat Melbourne Storm. Eels haven't won a premiership in 36 years, so let's pipe it down over there. Jordan says, what are you doing in New South Wales, players? Get back to the Goldie chant, mate. Jordan, I've been locked down. I've been locked down here for 4 months, mate. You know what I'm saying? The last time I was in Queensland, I was actually planning to come back within 5 days to move back to the Gold Coast, and that was after the Titans-Roosters game, 35-34. But obviously, it wasn't to be. Broccoli Weave says, what happened to Tommy? What do you mean, what happened to Tommy T? He's playing tonight. Jack Kelly says, the Roosters are the penalised in the competition. What? Thank you very much to Demonic Wolf for the $10.30 donation. That's going towards my new microphone because I only just broke this one. It says, let's go Manly. Feel bad that the Titans didn't make it through. Hope for them to make it next year. I'm a Para supporter, but I have a big heart for the Titans because Titans are a good club and support them. Good on you, man. Appreciate you. Thank you very much for the donation. Obviously, it goes right back into the channel and provide you guys better content. But, look, it is what it is. I actually thought that last week was the perfect kind of, I know you guys are going to be like, what? But I think that last week was the perfect result for the Titans. Going into the final series, I think they would have been pumped here by Manly, even though we have a pretty good record against Manly besides this year. The Titans losing by a small margin, especially in those circumstances, is experience for next season. I only wanted to make the 8 this year for the experience. I knew we weren't going to be winning the comp. I don't think anyone thought the Titans were going to win the comp, but the best thing is that when you get into the finals and you want experience, you don't want to get blown out. You just want to lose by a small margin. And as much as it hurts at the time, it helps you for the next year. And that's exactly what we got, and that's exactly the perfect kind of situation that I feel like had happened with the Titans. So, no, I'm not very happy to have lost in that circumstance, but I was very... I'm content with how we lost because that was the original goal. Like I said, you get hurt at the time, but then you realise that that's probably what we needed. Jawad says, Eels beat Storm because Storm didn't have the Fox. Guys, a winger doesn't mean the difference between winning and losing. Jack says, I reckon people are underestimating the Roosters a bit this game, but I'll go Manly 28-24. Yeah, I absolutely believe so too. I believe so too. But in the same sense, man, I think that both teams' defenses aren't great. 15 minutes till kickoff, guys. 15 minutes till kickoff. Thumbs up, subscribe immediately. Ooh, it's going to be a big stream, guys. Big stream. Sebastian Grammer says, indeed, my mistake. Sorry about that. But you don't need to be sorry about that. You just need to be sorry about that. Actually, I have quite a fair amount of confidence in Manly, but we'll see what happens. Look, I think that everyone's coming into this game thinking Manly's going to win by a big margin, but you've got to remember, and I saw a really weird comment on my stream the other day, my tipping stream, saying Manly, because I always say Manly haven't beat a top 4 team yet, and arguably haven't been a top 5 team yet. And the reason I say this is because when they beat Parramatta, yes, they're in the top 4, but they finished in 6th position. So, I couldn't really care less about calling them a top 4 team, because obviously they didn't finish the season off as a top 4 team. So why would we be calling them a top 4 team, right? I got a comment saying, oh, that haven't beaten the top 4 teams stat is stupid. It means nothing because it's always been close or something like that. I'm like, but you lost the Storm 40-12 last week. You did lose by 10 points to the Storm a couple of weeks before that, despite playing a fantastic game that Manly fans think they had. They also lost to the Panthers by about 8 or 10 points or whatnot, and it was probably a bit more bigger than Manly fans gave credit for, but in the same sense, it was relatively close. They lost to the Rabbitohs, they lost to the Roosters. So I'm trying to figure out how that's a stat that doesn't mean anything when it's literally a fact. There's no question mark there. It's literally a fact. Danny says wingers have to be the most overhyped and overrated position within the community. Yeah, I would agree. So I think it's because obviously they score. It's like your striker in your football, right? For me, yes, you need a fantastic striker. You need a number one striker more so than a winger. But the defense is just as warranted, or the midfield is just as warranted, but everyone focuses on the striker because they're the ones getting the goal, the highlight package, right? And that's what the wingers are doing. They are the equivalent of a striker in football. So people focus on those electrifying kind of finishes rather than everything that you need to fill out a quality team, right? And when you think about Josh Adokar and a winger is a bonus. You need a winger, but in the same sense, it's a bonus compared to your fullback, your 6, your 7, and your 9. And that's why I really hope when you guys do sit here and you listen, that you are actually listening to what I'm saying in regards to the spine, because everyone who watches this game very frequently, more than their own game, an individual game, will know the spine is where you look at. You don't look at your wing. Obviously, yeah, you love your centres, like your Greg Inglis when he was in the centres, or your Justin Olam and whatnot, but reality, Greg Inglis was more important to his team when he was at fullback, because the fullback is more important than a centre. It's just how it is, and then everywhere else is a bonus, and that's why when people talk about Fafita and whatnot, it's just like, man, he's a back rower. You don't expect him to score tries, and when he does, fantastic. I love it, but it's a bonus. Minty Rabbit says Garrick first try scorer, mate. How good's Ruben Garrick been this year? JD Tigers says I agree, but well, it's gone, and I do think they will beat Roosters convincingly. Fair enough. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised with any kind of option here. Benjamin Tan says hello. Hello, champion. How we doing? 10 minutes to go here until kickoff, guys. 10 minutes to go. Jack says, if I was a winger in the NRL, I would win the Dally M. Well, you wouldn't, because wingers don't win the Dally M. By the way, heard that the Dally M's this year is across 2 nights now. Really odd. It seems like a bit of a money grab there, to be honest with you. To be completely honest, but we'll see how it goes. I will stream the Dally M's, but I don't know how to stream them now because I don't know kind of the system that's going to be happening. Fluge says, what do you think the Broncos will come on the ladder next year? I'm not going to really make a serious prediction until literally first week of March next year, but off the top of my head, probably about 9th, I'd say, probably roughly 9th, 10th, or around thereabouts. Gooseberg says, howdy, partner. How's Berejiklis done? It's an interesting state here, mate. It's an interesting state. I love not being able to go home. Rhea Kenny says, I hope Roosters win. It would be a huge achievement for us, given all the adversity. It's a huge achievement anyway to be here. You don't need to win this game to have as a huge achievement and define your season from this game. It is a huge achievement regardless of this result, because the Roosters, they could have lost last week and still it was an achievement. It doesn't really matter to me in regards to them beating the Titans or losing to the Titans, because the Titans are coming anyway. We all know that. So it wouldn't have been it would have been a shock, but in the same sense, it wasn't really a shock to me. But then again, people call that bias. But a lot of the bias things that I say this year do actually happen to be true. Just throwing that out there for all those haters. But I think the Roosters have had a fantastic year regardless of this result. Jack says, I'm a BKRsport member, so I automatically win the Dally M. Well, what does that mean for me then? Oscar Burke says, Knights fall out of the 8 in my opinion. Yes, I agree, because I don't think the piece is going to be there. I think they're putting Ponga into the halves. It's going to be interesting for the Knights next year. Mevita says, Billy Slater, to be the best, you need to strike first. That should be no hesitation. I thought you were going to say something different there, but to be the best, you're going to beat the best, which you do. That's why I found it really odd with Eels fans complaining about the draw at the end of the season. Guys, I'm going to tell you something. I'm going to tell you something that you probably should learn here. When you are planning to win the competition, you don't care about who you're playing. Manly, they don't care who they're playing. The Rabbitohs, they want to play the Panthers. They want to play the Storm at the end of the year. The Eels, to be a premiership contender, you had the perfect run home. The perfect run home for a team that is apparently competing for the premiership. And then for Eels fans to say, oh, we had a rough run home. Bullshit, man. You think you're going to win the premiership and yet you got a rough run home? My goodness me. That's a rough run home if you're fighting for the top 8. That's a rough run home if you're trying to avoid the wooden spoon, or if you're trying to fight for a top 4 spot. But if you are genuinely trying to win a premiership, you want to play the Storm. You want to play the Panthers. You want to play the Rabbitohs at the end of the season because it gets you prepared for this moment right here. Tomorrow, Eels play Panthers. You played them later on this season. You lost 13-12, whatnot. That's good experience. It's what you wanted. Whether you win or lose, it's what you wanted. So don't complain to me about some end of season run when you apparently complain and talk to me as if like the Eels are a championship contending team, and then you complain about the end of your season because it makes no sense to me. Linda says, good luck to both teams. The only interest I have in this game is to see who we are playing next week. We'll check the score at full time. I don't watch games unless my boys are playing loyal to a fault. Interesting, loyal to a fault. You can still obviously enjoy. I'm a Titans fan to the bloody bone, mate. But I still love watching the game of rugby league. But I get you. I get you. But good luck. Thank you very much to Mahmoud Hamza for the $8 donation. Thank you very much, Mahmoud. You legend. You are the king, Mr. Hamza. Thank you very much. Obviously, all donations go straight into the channel to provide you guys better content. And thank you also for G. Ramshill for joining the BKRmy. Welcome to the greatest community on YouTube. Demonic Wolf says, I'm hyped for the game tomorrow. It's going to be a good game. Tomorrow's going to be a fantastic game. I think this game is going to be a good game, but I also think that Panthers-Eels game, I think people are really underestimating the Eels. I don't think the Eels are going to win, but I think that people are really giving them a lot of stick for no real reason. I think that, to be fair, they just struggle against the Knights team, and Knights aren't great. Rhea Kenny says, who do you reckon will win Coach and Captain of the Year? Coach should be Trent Robinson. Coach should be Trent Robinson, and captain should be BKRsport. Metatron says Tedesco is more agile than Tommy Turbo, and Tedesco is the better ball player. People have really discredited Tedesco ridiculously in the most recent year. Like all of last year on streams, I kept telling you obviously about the fact that. I kept telling you about the fact that I love Trbojevic, and I thought that he was relatively underrated compared to where he should be. This was last year, before his breakout year. I can't believe people think this is a breakout year for Trbojevic, by the way. Like, I can't believe it. Like, I know he's been injured a lot, but in the same sense, like, this has not been a breakout year for him. He's been fantastic for longer than this year. And I said he was my favourite fullback in the game, let alone player in the game last year, and then obviously now he's just blown up into this massive superstardom of Ben Barber, Jared Hayne. Now, I'm always taking Jared Hayne, guys, unless Trbojevic wins the grand final this year or makes it to the grand final. I'm always taking Jared Hayne 2009. I would probably take Trbojevic above Barber. Barber was fantastic in 2012 too, and 2014 was the year of Greg Inglis, but he doesn't really get as much credit as he probably deserves for that one year too. Dasmate says, just hit the join button. To Fluge, get around, or Fluke, I think he said before, Fluga, the legend himself. He said before how to pronounce it, but I'm doing my best, mate. I'm doing my best. Vincent Larrikin says, Brian's always been ruled out tomorrow night, and Aiden to come in. Ooh, there we go, interesting. Trevor says, gum on Daz, Eels ain't going to lose. Eels probably will lose, Trevor. They've been accustomed to that for the last 35 years or so, but, we'll see how they go. CJ Moxley says, as a South fan, I'll be watching this game with interest. Yeah, well, as a Titans fan, I'm watching this game with interest, but I know what you're saying, because obviously the Rabbitohs do play the winner of this game today, but look, I think the Rabbitohs put away with either of these two teams. I actually personally think that you would prefer to play Manly, and that's odd, I know. I was obviously at that Roosters-Rabbitohs game earlier in the season with Hayden, and obviously the Rabbitohs won pretty well there. I was supporting the old Rabbitohs that day, and it was a really good result for the team, but I think that the Roosters will still give them a bit of a push and shove. I think the Rabbitohs would win, but I think the Roosters would be a bit more of a tightly contested slugfest, considering the fact that they are rivals and it is an elimination game. Don't look at the game from a couple of weeks ago or whatnot as a kind of, because the Roosters were in that game for quite some time, mind you. The Roosters were in that game for quite some time. Malcolm says, when I joined BKRsport, Warriors won 4 games in a row. We won't mention season-ending Titans game. We will definitely mention that game, but just not in regards to what you're saying. But yeah, when Malcolm did join up as a member, the Warriors were on a losing streak, and as soon as Malcolm joined up as a member, which is only $5 by the way, down there, click on join, join the BKRmy. The Warriors ended up winning 4 games in a row, so that's what happens when you become a member here on the channel. God says Greg Inglis, best fullback centre in NRL history. Changed my mind. Fullback no, centre yes. Or are you talking about like a bit of both? Are you saying like fullback and centre? Or because he wouldn't say fullback, because best fullback in history is Billy Slater. There's no doubt about that. But if you're talking about fullback / centre, like which is what you said, but in the same sense, I don't know if you're saying both or individually. You know what I'm saying? But if you're saying fullback centre, then probably, yeah, I would probably agree. Yeah, absolutely. But then obviously, yeah, you do have, if you're talking about fullback individually, it's Billy Slater. Justin Sutherland says, God takes a field goal attempt when down by 2 points. Mate, God's a good field goal kicker. Daniel Bates says, morning Blaze Day, sitting outside with outside a cafe with coffee and cake. Let's have it. Let's have it, mate. 5 minutes to go here, guys, until the game gets underway. What are we on? 48 likes, 2 likes away from 50. Smack it right now. Smack it right now. Immediately hit that thumbs up button. We are 5 minutes away from kickoff of an elimination semi-final between the Manly Shingles and the Sydney Roosters. Jet Haler says, hey, hello, champion. I can't say the Shingles without insulting the Roosters, so I have to insult both teams. Crick says, did Bulldogs make a mistake by getting rid of Damien Cook? No. You know why? Because Damien Cook probably doesn't become the player that he does. It's just like Tedesco with Tigers. Tedesco doesn't become the player that he does if he had to stay at the Tigers, in my personal opinion. Same with Cotton Betty, same with a lot of these other, lads who obviously, same with a lot of these other lads who have gone on from the Tigers. I don't think that a lot of them become the players that they do without obviously going to this new team like the Roosters and these other ones. Metatron says, yeah, I'm going for the Roosters, people. Get on the Chuksters. Fluge says, I smashed that like button. Yeah, mate, I love it. I love it. Everyone loves it when you hit the thumbs up button. Not as much as we love a MILF around here, though. We do love Anthony Milford. We do love a bit of MILF action, and obviously Milford is the greatest MILF action that you will ever receive. Demon also smash the like button. Let's get to 100 likes for Blazer. We will get to 100 likes at this stream, my guy. We're already at 50. We haven't even the game hasn't even got underway yet. I should actually read through the team lineups any moment now. I should actually, that's something that I probably should do, mate. That's probably something that I should do. Otherwise, you might not know who's playing, eh? And that's a bit of a problem. You know what I'm saying? It's a bit of a problem. You want to know who's playing today's game. You want to know who's playing. All right, so let's get that. All right, so let's go to the field here. Oh, my phone's on 1%, so I'm in a bit of a situation here. But let's go to the field. Not Justin Fields, but Tommy Trbojevic as the number 1 with Saab and Garrick on the wings for Manly. Parker and Harper in the centres with Foran and Cherry Evans in the halves. They've got Aloye and Kepi as the front row forwards with Lachlan Croker as the number 9. Schuster, Olakawatu and Trbojevic as in Jake Trbojevic as the back row there, and Jake Trbojevic obviously as the number 13. The lock. We move into the interchange. We've got Dylan Walker, Lawton, Paseka and Sully on the bench. Well, Sully is on the bench here with Tapau. Is Tapau the 18th man? Ooh, interesting. Tapau the 18th man, or am I reading that wrong and Sully's the 18th man? I think Sully's the 18th man. There's no way you'd have Sully on the bench and not Tapau. It would make it quite interesting for me. For the Roosters, they've got Tedesco as their number 1, with Tupou and Ikavalu on the wings. They've got Morris and Kieran in the centres, with Lamb and Hudson as the halves. We go into the back row, the front row. We've got Warrior Hargraves and Isaac Liu as the front row forwards there, with Marshke as the number 9, Tupanua, Crichton and Radley as the back row. We move into the bench. We've got Walker, Butcher, and Baker with Copley as the 18th man. There we go, guys. That is the team lineups here for today. Thank you very much to Demonic Wolf for joining up as a member. Good on you, man. You're a legend. Good on you. Appreciate you. Sergeant Kelton says, this game is a weird one for me because I feel like it could be really close or a blowout. Absolutely. It could be really close or a blowout. But then again, that is what the NRL is nowadays anyway, to be completely honest with you. Thank you very much to Daniel Bate. Get around that. Get around it. Thank you very much for joining us as a BKRmy member. You are a legend. Good sir. Metatron says, God, you're not going to do anything, mate. Smite him. Mate, buddy. Smite, Mick Schmitey. Demonic Wolf says, let's go. I'm a part of the BKRmy. You are, mate. You are definitely a part of the BKRmy. Boost says, anyone streaming? Yeah, that would be me. I'm streaming. Hello, me. Hello. Thank you. Hello. Hayden Griffith says, who do you think will make the grand final? I'm taking the Penny Panthers if they beat the Eels in the Storm, and then I'm also taking the Rabbitohs who beat the winner of today's game next week, in my personal opinion. Peppy Aiden says, Teddy the Beast fullback. I would definitely argue it. Absolutely, I would argue it. I want to see here if Moses Sully is, because the Roosters are coming out into the field here, guys. The Roosters are coming out to the field. Fluge says, what team do you go for? I'm a Titans fan, my guy, so obviously last week was heartbreaking, but in the same sense, probably exactly what we needed as a club. Probably exactly what we needed as a club, to be honest with you. Glizzy Trooper says, I like the video. I think the score is going to be 23-22 to the Seagulls. Ooh, that's a close game. I like it. That's a close game, but... guys, does Manly win by 4 and get pumped next week? I don't think they get pumped. I think that it's a high-scoring game next week. I think it could be like a 30-20 or a 30-16, I guess, maybe. But in the same sense, the Rabbitohs win. Actually, to be honest with you, I could see the Rabbitohs putting 40 past them. I could. Jacob says, why do you think Panthers win? Storm will have a week off. And what's your point? What's your point? Storm will have a week off. That doesn't just justify a win. Asuli is the 18 man. I don't know why it was in the wrong order. So Asuli is the 18 man with Tapau, Walker, and Lawton and Paseka as the interchange there. But just because the team has a week off, guys, doesn't mean that it's you're guaranteed a win. The Panthers are a very good team. The Panthers are a team that is very underrated right now due to the fact that they lost the Rabbitohs, which I did tip. I did tip the Rabbitohs. But I'm also tipping the Panthers to win the comp despite that. And I said this before the game too. It's just kind of how the cookie crumbles. I think the Panthers will be able to take down the Storm. I think the Storm will have, they'll have a tough task, and I think it'll come down to a field goal. I think Nathan Cleary could put it over the line, and I think with Panthers, I think the winner of the grand final actually arguably comes from that side of the draw. But in the same sense, I have been tipping the Rabbitohs to be a big, obviously, opportunity all season long, especially when they lost by 50 points to the Storm and the Panthers. Yeah. Malcolm says NRL tips. They still having spectators. Yeah, this is in Queensland, mate. So here we go, guys. It is Manly versus the Roosters in an elimination final. We're on 60 likes. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We will be obviously streaming tomorrow night too for 3 different games, 2 Premier League, NRL, and also the Rugby Championship. But the Roosters will start with the ball here. 10 minutes out here from their own line. They're going to get this ball out left-hand side of Warrior-Hargraves, Tedesco. They're going to go straight off the bat here and just try and spread it. No, they get taken down. 10 minutes out. Daniel Bates is 32-12. Manly to win. Turbo double. If the Roosters know how to, if the Roosters know what's best for them, all they have to do is obviously try and lock down Turbo and do what the Storm have been doing, because that's the blueprint, baby. That's the blueprint. Jerome Murray says he sucks, Patrick Herbert. That's cool. You got a Parramatta logo. You've actually won more wooden spoons than my team's been in the comp, so I think you should be piping down there on the old sucks, Jerome Murray. So 39.5 minutes to go here of the first half. 4 tackle for the Roosters. They go left-hand side here to Warrior-Hargraves, and he's going to run this ball straight up their guts here into the Manly 50 here. Hayden Griffith says, do you think the Bulldogs will make the 8 next year or not? No, I don't think they'll make the 8 next year. I've got the Broncos above them, and I've got the Broncos in 9th, so there's the math. Jerome says, boo, you can't even watch. Oh, I can watch. I'm watching the game. Yeah, I can watch. So first tackle here, Manly here, 18 minutes out here from their own line, and Parker is going to get slapped. It's going to be a penalty here against the Chooksters, and Manly will get a penalty, and they're going to bring this one inside the attacking half. Ali is kind of cool, says, no, it's going to be 22-19 of the Roosters last minute clutch. Ooh, so it's going to be 19-18 of Manly, you say, and the Roosters are going to score a try on the siren. Ooh, that'd be an interesting way to end the game. That'd be so hectic. I'd love that. I would love to see that. Trevor Daly says, bye-bye, Roosters. Oh, he's getting shaky. Trevor, he's getting shaky. Pepe Aiden says, I turned my TV down because I would rather your commentary. Appreciate you, dude. That's exactly what we're here for. Obviously, you need to watch the game. You want to watch the game. I can't show you the game due to broadcasting restrictions, but the best I can do is commentate the game, talk to you guys in the chat, and that's the main thing. You have it there, watch it there, but also listen to me. And you can make fun of me all you like, or you can make fun of old mate Jerome Murray, who's an Eels fan, and thinks that he can talk about sucking without people referring to the fact that they've got more wooden spoons than the Titans have been in the comp. So left-hand side here for Manly. They're inside the 40 here. Third tackle. Not making a great deal of meters right now, though. They're going to go left-hand side here to Aloye. Does he usually start? I think he's usually off the bench, isn't he? So fourth tackle here for Manly. 30 metres out. Right-hand side to Jake Trebojevic. He gets it off to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans over the top here. What a weird pass there to Harper. Harper did not have a good game last week for the Manly Seagulls. But he does have the ball here in there. 15 metres out here from the line. Saab gets it off here to Cherry Evans. Really awkward set there from Manly. Really awkward set. But Trebojevic here. Oh, good take by Morris. And Morris is away here. No, he gets taken down 10 metres out. Good take from Morris, to be honest with you. Hayden Griffith says, do you think Tom will show up tonight? He has to. If he wants to be considered as a Barber or a Jared Hayne, I won't listen to no one who talks to me about him being compared to Jared Hayne of 2009 and Ben Barber of 2012 if he doesn't get to the grand final. I'm sorry. Now, Trebojevic, for me, individually, is a fantastic, unbelievable player, but you can't be talking about that kind of form that we saw in those 2 years if you don't see him do exactly what Hayne and Barber did. But Tupouniua gets taken down here inside the attacking half. Fifth tackle now. San Kasem says, go Roosters. He's getting around the Chooksters, but Hutchison puts that ball up in the air, and the Manly Seagulls here, 11 metres out. Trebojevic going to bring this one back, and what a run by Tommy Trebojevic. That's a really good, strong run there by a fullback as well. NRL tips and more says, didn't J. Moz retire? At the end of the season, Josh Morris is retiring. At the end of the season, he's not just going to retire mid-season. Brett Morris retired due to injury, but Josh Morris, he's retiring at the end of the season. So right-hand side here for Manly, Josh Aloye will bring this ball out to about the 45 or so. Mr. Kelly says, I hope the Chooks don't choke. Come on, Roosters. I wouldn't call it a choke if they lose this game. Oh, but Trebojevic, wrong pass, Trebojevic. That was close to forward too. Fourth tackle here. Pepe says, any Roosters fans in the chat? Up the Roosters. Plenty of Roosters fans in the chat. I can tell you that right now. The right-hand side here for Manly. They're going to bring this ball. Oh, Keppy. That was cheeky. 6 more apparently too. Set restart on fit tackle. Jeez, Roosters. You can't be giving Manly set restarts here this early on fit tackle too. Oh my goodness me. 4 minutes gone here. Manly going to score early here. They're 15 metres out. You can't be giving away set restarts there on fit tackle. My goodness me. To Cherry Evans here to Croker. Croker here gives it off. The big number 16, Keppy. Keppy to 4 and 4 and here underneath the Trebojevic. Should be a try here. Ruben Garrick back on the inside. No good defence from the Roosters. Second tackle here. 8 metres out here from the line. 6 more again. They're going to get another set restart, I think. I just heard. Yep, it is. So Jake Trebojevic here gets the ball back to Keppy and Keppy here. He's 5 metres short. The Roosters just giving away set restart, set restart, set restart, set restart. So, right-hand side, Croker gives it off to Aloye, and that was terrible from Aloye. Brother. No, mate. No. Trebojevic looks like he could be injured here. Josh Aloye just drops the ball cold there on the line. I wouldn't, Chook survived. I wouldn't really say it was survived. It's kind of gifted there. He got chopped in the same sense. It's a great tackle around the guts, but he shouldn't be dropping that one, in my personal opinion. That's a good tackle, but in the same sense, he shouldn't be dropping that one. Vincent Larrigan says, who was talking shit about our hooker? Who? Ikavalu? Something happening here, by the way. A penalty, maybe? Tom Trebojevic, is this a penalty here for the Chooksters? I think this is a penalty here to the Roosters, yeah. It will be a penalty here to the Roosters. Matt Ikavalu will go on report here. For something to do with maybe late contact on Tommy T, which is why he's injured. I'm thinking, I don't know, is this a knock-on or is this going to be a penalty? Is it play continues or what? No, it's going to be time on maybe? I don't know what's going on here. No, it's Manly's ball. Okay, so it's going to be Manly's ball. Did they call a penalty or not? I don't know, because if it's a penalty, then Manly probably should have been taken the 2, but in the same sense, they're probably going to score a try here anyway. But Keppy here. Oh, Keppy. Second tackle here. 2 metres short here from the line. Oh my God, I just got an email from Queensland government. Oh, please tell me they're accepting me. Right-hand side here. Trebojevic. Oh, Tommy Trebojevic try. Tommy Trebojevic, T-R-Y. Try time. Boom, ski. Manly score a try there on the 5th minute, and it will be 4-0 here with the kicks coming. You know who it is. Tommy T. Tommy T. Tommy T. Oh my God, I just got an email from Queensland government. And I'm not going to read it, because I don't want to either get upset if it's not accepting me on stream, because, I don't know, it looks positive, but in the same sense, I'm not going to open it on stream. Guy says, my game, it's way behind everyone else's. Try time for the Seagulls. Try time for the Manly. Tommy T. Trebojevic. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Someone here says, good luck with the email. Hope so, mate. Pepe Aiden says, you're late with your commentary. No, I'm not. I'm watching it live. You're watching me probably about 7 seconds to 10 seconds behind or so. That's because of YouTube. So what you do normally is you kind of I don't know if you can pause your TV. To be fair, you can't pause it on TV. But if you're watching on KO, usually you just pause it until I get up to it and then you play. Fatima says, what is more surprising, something that is not Milford or Bunker getting something right? The Bunker getting something right, but then again, Milford, it's always Milford's fault. So the thing is that never happens where it's not his fault. More surprising would be it not being Milford's fault. But the Bunker getting something right is crazy. But look at that strength there from Trebojevic. He gets over the top of Tedesco there. But Tedesco was a great tackle, by the way. That was a good tackle by Tedesco. But Trebojevic just reaches up and puts it over. So it is 4-0 here with a kick to come to the Manly Seagulls. Most tries in a season for Manly. Phil Blake with 27 and 83. But Tommy Trebojevic with 26 and 21. Daniel Bates says the Panthers will still savage the Eels. It'll be brutal, blood everywhere. Don't think so. I think it'll be a close game. I do obviously have the. Who do I have winning that game? Panthers by a long. Panthers not by a long way. Sorry, I think Panthers by 8 or 4. I think I had it. I think it'll be a close game. Most points in a season. I don't think Garrett can get above Hazem El Masri from 2004 with 342, but Garrett is on 308. So he's the second most. I don't think he can get another 35 points in the final series. So. Garrick here. Oh, that's a beautiful kick. Oh, my goodness me. That's a slippery gypsy of a swooper. That's a good kick. So it will be 6-0 here from the sideline. He slaps it through, and 5 minutes into the game, it is 6-0 to the Manly Seagulls here. Xavier Brown says, will you be watching the Rugby Sevens tomorrow morning? No, I won't be. You know why? Because there's no Australia, there's no Fiji, there's no New Zealand, there's no Samoa, there's no Tonga, there's no England. It's Great Britain. There's rando teams like Hong Kong, and South Africa's not really sending their team over. It's a ridiculous tournament. So no, I won't be watching because no one's actually really playing it. Macapaka says, will Queen Gutho have a good game tomorrow? I don't know, it'll be interesting. Panthers and Eels usually have really close fought games, 13-12 early in the season. Well, that could be out in the full here. It will be out in the full. Wow, that's not good for the Chucksters. Yikes. Roosters, oh, you're in a bit of a situation. So that's going to be a penalty here to Manly at the halfway point because the Roosters kick the ball out on the full. We see this a lot this year. Have you guys noticed that we have seen a lot of kick out in the falls this year compared to normal? Like, compared to normal, it seems like the ball's always going out in the full at least once or twice in a bloody game at this rate. It's always happening. So, Manly here, 25 minutes out. JC says, will you be doing this tomorrow? I do it every game, man. I do it every game. We do Rugby Union, we do NFL, we do Premier League, NRL. We obviously will be doing the Panthers Eels game tomorrow. Ooh, it's going to tell you what, it's going to be a good one. But right-hand side here, Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans back underneath that. Olakawatu, and Olakawatu, what a good season he has had. 11 minutes out. This has definitely been his breakout year. So, second tackle here. They're going to go left-hand side to Jake Trbojevic, playing the ball player. Gets it off to Kieran Foran. Foran here to Tommy T. Tommy T. Oh, my goodness, man. It's going to be another try here. Tommy T, isn't it? No, taking down 3 minutes out here. Third tackle here for the Manly Seagulls. They're 4 metres out. They're going to go third tackle, right-hand side to Kieran Foran. Foran here. He's got Jake Trbojevic. Trbojevic here, right-hand side to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans could kick it. No, he's going to pass it out to the right-hand side. It's going to be, oh, Jason's up again. This guy doesn't know how to catch a ball. This guy, honestly, he can't catch balls. He can't catch balls. Like, honestly, this guy drops the ball every single week. If he gets the ball, he scores a try. This happens every single week, multiple times. This guy's hands are woeful. Like, does he put butter on his hands going into every single game? Does he put butter on his hands every single game? I just don't understand how you can drop the ball as much as Jason Saab does. He is one of the best wingers in the competition. But when it comes to actually, if he catches it, he'll be away. But he doesn't catch it as much as he should. Hayden Griffith says, who will replace Reynolds at South next season? Anthony Milford, it's already signed. So second tackle here for the Roosters. They're going to go left-hand side. He gives off to Crichton, and Crichton brings it out to the 40-metre line. Daniel Bay says, can someone tell me how to donate, please? Excuse the lack of brain. There's a money sign. You don't have to if you don't want to, man, but the money sign underneath the pound sign for you, underneath the chat over there. But forward tackle here, right-hand side, they're going to go here. Victor Radley gets it off here, right-hand side, big chance here for the Chucksters, big chance here. Oh, it's going to be Morris. Morris is away here. No, taking down 25 minutes out right now. Dasmate says, Adokar would never. Adokar, he will next year, don't you worry, at the Dogs, because they're a team, like, you know, they don't mind dropping the ball. Hello, Jaden Ockenball. But 30 minutes to go here, the first half here, guys. It's going to hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. I'm starting to feel a bit of Manly dominance here already. I'm starting to feel a bit of Manly moving and grooving. If Jason Saab doesn't drop that ball, they would probably be up about 12-0 or so. Oh, no, yeah, 12-0 or 10-0. Guys, I used to be like that when I played winger, sadly. Well, unfortunately, that's why you are not playing for the Rabbitohs. That's why you're not playing for the Rabbitohs. But right-hand side here, you're just going to have to stick with... who's your wingers right now at the Rabbitohs? They've got Alex Johnson and... Who's the other winger? It's not Blake Taft. Taft's gone on the fullback. But Taft usually... Oh, Tommy Trbojevic, that was a brilliant play there. And Parker gets taken down 43 metres out here from his own line. Jerome Morris says, Cody Walker and Blake Taft could go 5'8". No, I don't think so. But right-hand side here, there's no way you'd sign Milford for what? 400k or whatever they signed him for per year? Now, I think they signed him for 800k over 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. I wouldn't be paying 800k over 2 years if I'm not going to put him in the halves. Rion Rebello says, Jerry Button with that Manly jersey underneath. But Roosters here, they're 35 metres out here. Second tackle now. Oh, he's lost the ball. Tupou's lost the ball. So Manly here, going to go on the attack again. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Kramer says Saab's arms are too long to catch a ball. Nathan Raymond says it's Mansour. I think it's Mansour. I think it's also, said in the chat here, Jackson Paulo. It does change quite a bit, but it's not really Mansour. I think it's mainly Jackson Paulo, isn't it? Well, anyway, recently it's definitely been Jackson Paulo. Kramer says Roosters shooting themselves in the foot so far. Yeah, it's kind of something that they do a lot. Then again, this is why I said on last week's stream between the Titans and Roosters, the Roosters, whoever won that game will get pumped by Manly, and I didn't want to get pumped by anyone in the finals. I just wanted to either lose small or, yeah, I only wanted to lose small. You know what I'm saying? By getting beaten by a blowout margin in the finals, it doesn't teach you anything. There's no experience learnt there. It just teaches you that you're shit and you should have made the finals. So I was very happy that it was a close game to give us experience. But first tackle here for Manly. They're going to be 35 metres out here. Now it's second tackle now, and they get to the 30. Good run by Kepi. Trividelli says, people, this guy does it all. Rugby League, and American sports. Love his channel. And Premier League as well, mate. But appreciate you. Left-hand side, Trbojevic. Kieran Foran. I'm close to calling game over already, lads. It's now 10-0 the kick to come, and Trbojevic is having a game. Trbojevic, he's having his game. Trbojevic is having his game here. Try time for the Manly. Try time for the Manly. This might be a blowout, So Ruben Garrick might actually be able to get like 20 points on his own tonight if this is going to be how it's going, because this Roosters defense is looking atrocious. Like, this Roosters defense is looking atrocious. They're not getting any attack. They're dropping the ball. They're looking woeful. They're looking woeful. Jerome Murray says, Dane Gagai he's gone to the Knights. Yes, he is. It should be interesting to see. Well, he obviously came from there originally. He was at the was he at the Broncos and the Knights and then the Rabbitohs and then he's gone back to the Knights, or did he start at the Knights? I can't remember. I don't know if he started at the Knights and then went to the Rabbitohs straight away, or where he was originally. I can't remember. Dusmate says, watch people say Turbo is good again now. Anyone who said that Turbo wasn't good again, good at any stage, is a moron. Amazing Ray says, Roosters need big Papa Napa, big Papa Napa, big Papa Napa, big Papa Napa. Mate, everyone needs a bit of big Papa Napa in their life. Ray Kenny says, we had Napa, but we didn't want him. Mate, how dare you, Ray Kenny? How dare you say something so obscene on this channel? Do you know who that man is? Do you know who Big Papa Napa is? Disgraceful, Ray Kenny. I will never forgive your club for that. So 27 minutes to go for the first half. And Garrick here to try and convert this one to make it a 12-0 game in the first 13 minutes. Jeez, this is looking like it could be a blowout and a half. But Gaza here, the Ruben Garrick will slap it through just. Ooh, close. Very tight. Very, very tight. But he will slap it through. So it will be 12-0 here after just 13 and a half minutes. And Manly are coming through here. Nathan Raymond says, who tried? It was Kieran Foran. So Tommy Trbojevic scored the first try of the match. And it was Kieran Foran who scored the second one after a Tommy Trbojevic assist. Daniel Bates says, I'll try again when I get home. Blaze can't remember my password for Google. You're all right, mate. You're all right. Red Kenny says, yes, he got sin bin. We are here every single day, my guy. We are here every single day. But Red Kenny says, you got sin bin like every second game in 2018, mate. That guy's a legend. Sarah James, the refs are killing this game. Oh, Sarah. Oh, Sarah. Oh, my God. You remember everyone? Everyone remembers Sarah? Oh, don't cry. Don't cry, it's only 15 minutes into the game. Sarah, relax. Broccoli says, bro, Manly might beat the clock. It's only early. There's plenty of time to go here. Oh, don't cry, Sarah. Second tackle here, Manly. 20 minutes out here. Jordan Duval says, you heard it here, live penalty will destroy Eels 40-12. Ooh, Melbourne Storm versus Manly last week scoreline there. Third tackle now. Sarah James is not a penalty. Tasman says Roosters fans shouldn't complain about the refs. Oh, well, we know. But then again, this was Sarah after last week. She said they were going to win the comp. Sarah said they're going to win the comp. They're looking good. The Roosters are looking good right now for the win the comp. Fit tackle now for Manly at the halfway line here. Kicking Apple says, let's go, my boys. So Manly, that's a good kick. Oh, whoa. Actually, probably should have let that bounce, to be honest with you, because the trajectory of that was probably going to bounce directly over the end goal. Rick says, we love the big naps. He's better at the dogs. Jack says, who's the most how you go and play in the league? Most how you go and play in the league? Most how you go and play in the league? Jeez, I don't even know what you're trying to ask me here, mate. What do you want from me? What kind of question is this? Everyone's how you go and play in the league. The only players who not how you going is bloody Cleary, Trbojevic. The best players in the league, they're not how you going. We all know what how you going means here. Third tackle here for the Chooksters. They're going to be 35 metres out from their own line here. Crichton brings that ball away. Macapaka says, Sarah Jane should be Mary Jane. What's she been smoking? Oh, she's been smoking something, all right. Fourth tackle here at the halfway line. Jerome Murray says, Nico Hines going to the Sharks next year. He is. I don't think it's going to work out, though. Left-hand side here, Radley with the ball gives it off to Tedesco. Tedesco here. He's going to go left-hand side, and I've just got to... Oh, Manly get the ball. Another knock gone from the Chooksters. Another knock gone from the Chooksters. Jacob says, what is happening to Channel 9 Audio? Channel 9 Audio is telling you to come to BKRsport. That's what's happening to Channel 9 Audio. So first tackle here, Daniel, there was nothing wrong with the first try. Sandwich just doesn't like the fact that Chookies are losing. Oh, second tackle here for the Manly Seagulls at the halfway line here. And it's going to be Croker here who gets that ball. He's going to go left-hand side here to Jake Trbojevic. He's got himself. He's going to run this ball straight up the line. Ruziate Canavelamani says Milford and Cody or Milford and Benji? Milford and Cody. What? Benji's like 100 years old. I love a bit of Benj, but not like 2022 Benj. Trbojevic still going. Oh, no. Roosters are going to get crunched in this game. Oh, no, I'm telling you right now, Roosters are going to get crunched. You can tell Trbojevic is up for a game here. So right-hand side here, Cherry Evans with the ball, gives it out to Olakawatu. Olakawatu, fit tackle, knock on from the Roosters. Oh, yikes. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no, 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 no. 24 minutes to go here of the first half. And that's a knock on from the Chooksters. And Manly get the ball. I think Sarah's probably complaining that was a bad call here. That definitely wasn't a knock on. I know it clearly hit his hand and bounced off his hand, but to be fair to Sarah, you know, the refs, they've been bad in this game, just without the bad part. They have been there, is what I'm trying to say. They have been there, the referees. They haven't been bad, but they have been there. Amazing Razor says, Sarah, really need you, really back, he cries. Sarah crying. Nathan says, Turbo needs to score 2 tries. Cherry Evans is going to score a try, so it's going to be 18-0. And... oh no, Chucky, gone. Oh, they're going to call it a try, but they're going to check here for a potential obstruction. This is game over. If this is giving us a try, this is game over. They're checking something here, but Broccoli Whip says, refs have been so bad. Oh yeah, the referees, they've cost them this game. Like this, oh my god, like as if you're allowed to pass it. Like, what are we looking at there, referee? What are we looking at there, Sutton? What are you wanting to check there, buddy? I think that was definitely, that's got to be the ref's fault there. Sarah, that's the ref's fault there. I have to agree with you. He did say that they had a scrum, and by giving them a scrum, it's going to be an easy try, and there you go. Bingo, bango, the giraffe, he puts the ball over the line. Blake Harler says, could this be a finals fitty bomb? Mate, we could be looking at a fitty bomb here. It's cheeky, but it's definitely looking potential. It's looking likely at this point. 18-0 in the first 15 minutes is a bit outrageous. Ruben McGregor says, Panthers vs Manly Grand Final. Panthers win the comp. No, Panthers vs Rabbitohs. Rabbitohs will beat Manly. Matthew Rose says, oh my god, it's the ref's fault. It is definitely the ref's fault. It is. It's always the ref's fault. It's always the ref's fault. Guys says, poor Roosters getting right. Mate, how dare the referee call a scrum there? You know what I'm saying? Like, of course they're going to bloody... of course the Manly are going to score a try there. That's just a blatant robbery, eh, Sarah? If you guys don't know what we're talking about here, so basically Sarah was here last week when Roosters was playing my team and was trying really hard to get a reaction out of me, but couldn't really get a reaction. But now Sarah thought to come in here and start talking as if like the refs were robbing the Roosters. You know, it's like only 18-0 in the first 19 minutes, but geez, what a robbery. So that's why she's getting a lot of shout-outs in this video. A lot of people ask for shout-outs and I say, no, Sarah, you're getting free shout-outs here. How about that? That's pretty good. Roy Kenny says, I really can't wait for next year when we have our players back. Well, yeah, but this is not good. You know, this, like, it kind of detracts from it if you get beaten by Fitty in the finals. Like, you know, this is huge. This is huge. Like, this will tarnish a really successful season, in my opinion, if they lose by chunky McChunk. Oh, no, don't do it to yourselves, Chooks. Oh, my goodness me, nearly went out the fault again. But it's going to be Kepi who brings this ball out here to about 5 minutes out here. Oh, no, they're going to take it out here. Roosters maybe a chance here. It's going to be... they're still going here. It's still moving. Oh, no, apparently not. So 1 metre out here from their own line here. Manly first tackle, and it's going to be Parker slapped in the tackle. Slapped in the tackle. Iscoli says there are levels to NRL Manly were way better than the Roosters. Minty Rabbit says Sarah blocked me. I can't see her comments anymore. No, Sarah's not blocked you. I know it seems like it, but Sarah's just not commenting anymore. That's the issue when people talk shit on the channel and they can't. They unfortunately can't back it up with the old Statarunos. But right hand side, Cherry Evans knocked that ball on there. But Olakawatu still going here. Fifth tackle at 30 minutes out here from their own line. Oh, is that a knock on? No, apparently not. Someone says, Roosters have been awful. I'm a Manly fan and think Roosters are getting unlucky with some of the penalties. What? What's this referee nonsense? Oh, no, you're trolling someone. You're trolling. You're trying to back up Sarah. Man, come on, man. You don't need to be a white knight. What are you talking about Roosters being unlucky with some of these penalties? This game has not had a single bad call in this game. I haven't seen a single bad call in the first 20 minutes here. Don't be a white knight. I know she's got a name. I know she's a female, mate, but she's not going to hook up with you. You know, you don't need a defender. So third tackle here, left hand side, Roosters with the ball. They're at the halfway line, and it's going to be hardest thing is not the Tedesco. Tedesco here. Oh, Teddy, taken down 15 metres out. Oh, we lost the ball. I love it when people white knight just because someone's a female. Daniel Bates says should have worn my Milford tee today. I thought it'd be cold here. I need to go home and change. Mate, Teddy's going to knock that ball on. And that was a really good chance there. Tedesco breaks through there, and that was poor defense from Harper. But unfortunately, Tedesco that was good there from Trbojevic. That was good. Rick Henry says, every time we lose by a lot, someone always does their ACL. Well, let's not hope for that kind of stuff, eh? Let's not hope. But 21 minutes gone here, guys. 19 minutes ago to the first half. Let's go bang, schmackety, schmack, boom, boom, thumbs up. And obviously subscribe if you are new around here. Nathan Raymond says, Roosters are as bad as the refs. They are, mate. Yep, it's always the referee's fault. It's always the referee's fault, mate. It's the second tackle here, you know. Even if there's no referee, it's still the referee's fault, because if he's not there, the game's rigged by the players, and it's still the referee's fault. So third tackle, it's just like it's always Milford's fault. I reckon it is Milford's fault they're losing this game here today, the Roosters. Mr. D-Books, I'm not going to read that coming out. Cherry Evans here, right-hand side of Harper, and Harper taken down 45 metres out from his own line. Dasmo says refs and Milford's fault. Mate, can you imagine if Milford was a ref? Oh my goodness me. That's just ridiculous. So left-hand side here, I think that would break the I don't even know what I'm saying here, to be honest with you. What's the continuum thing? Space continuum? Time-space continuum? I don't even know what I'm saying. So 18 minutes to go here of the first half, and Jet tells them a minute ahead. I don't know. There's 18 minutes to go here to power come on for Aloy. Jack says Roosters defence tonight tore their ACL. It's not looking good, mate. Third tackle here. Metatron says, yeah, no, bugger this. It's not looking good, mate. It's not looking good. Tavia Tuia says Manly win 58-0. Surely not. But one Princess says, what do you mean? What are the Roosters doing? They've lost almost 60% of their salary cap weather players. Now, come on. You can't have it both ways here. You can't have it both ways here, One Princess. You can't have it both ways. You know, you can't come into this game saying the Roosters have a really good chance of winning because they've still got a good enough team. And then they're down 18-0 in the first 22 minutes here, and now it's all about how they've got so many injuries. You can't have it both ways. You know, I get it. I can understand both arguments, but in the same sense, there's no way that people come into this game saying the Roosters have a good chance of causing an upset. That's going to be a 20-minute set restart here for Manly. No, there's no way. But Trbojevic, that's unlucky there for Manly. Otherwise, it would have been a try. You can't have it both ways. Red Kenny says, can you imagine they go up to the bunker and when they chuck something they go, Milf, can you check for a knock on? Me, if Milford was a bunker referee, I would love that. I'd love that. Break the time-space continuum. Thank you, Jet Taylor. See? I think I was right. Did I say time-space continuum? I said something with a C and an inuum. So, we were close. We were close. Jerome Murray says, yeah, I'd play, for Bulldogs, then be a ref. What? So, Manly... What? First tackle here. Tapau brings that ball out here. Emmanuel Scott says keep scoring. Oh, they will, because it'll go over 50 points. I know you, Emmanuel Scott. I know you always bet on the over. I don't think I've ever seen a comment from you, Emmanuel, where you've bet on the under. I think you always bet on the over. And this game will definitely have over. It's 18-0 in the first 24 minutes. There's plenty of time to go. There's going to be Trbojevic is away here. Forward pass. Lucky for the Roosters. Very lucky. Very, very lucky. Very lucky. Gamer Nachi says, go the Eagles, getting around the Manly. Well, Roosters going to have a chance here to hit back. If they score here, bring it back within 12, there's a chance still, mate. There's a chance. There's a chance. You're saying there's a chance here. It's crazy. Oh, it was obstruction. I was going to say, that's not a forward pass. I thought that he was calling that as a forward pass, but no, I agree. That is definitely an obstruction there. So it's going to be Roosters' ball here, 21 minutes out here from the line. Right-hand side, they're going to go. George told you, Blaze Manly win the cup. Mate, this is the Chooksters. This ain't the Panthers or the Rabbitohs or the Storm. Like, they haven't beaten a top 4 team. Roosters aren't a top 4 team, mind you. Like, come on, man. Talk to me when they beat a top 4 team. They lost 40-12 last week, if you didn't realise, to a top 4 team. Team that actually won, by the way. So it's all well and good to be, overconfident about a Roosters result, but I want to see them beat the Rabbitohs first. If they beat the Rabbitohs, I'll start believing. I'll start believing. I won't stop believing. I'll start believing. Left-hand side here, Victor Radley. Oh, Chooks is Tupo. Good defense there from Manly, though. Good defense there from the Manly She-Eagles. So fourth tackle here for the Roosters. They're 10 metres out. Sorry, third tackle here. They've got plenty of tackles left. They give it off to Isaac Liu, the future Gold Coast Titan next year. 10 metres out here from the line. Fourth tackle, right-hand side. Gets it off to Radley. Radley here to... Oh, this could be an obstruction here. This is going to be a try here for the Roosters. I think we might go to have a look at this. So Ikavali will score a try. We may go and check this, though. They might check this for an obstruction earlier in the play, but it's going to be a try here for the Chooksters. There, Sarah's back. Sarah, hello. Yeah, she wasn't here before. She's back now. But I think they might check this for an obstruction here, but in the same sense, we'll have a look. So they called it a try immediately. So Warrior Hargroves runs to the line. That's fine. No, that's fine. No, that's fine. No. It's try time for the Chokesters. Try time for the Chokesters. There they go. Bum. Try time for the Roosters. Try time for the Chokesters. Try time for the Chokesters. They're back in it if they can score a try, if they can convert this. 18-4 with kick to come. Rick Kenny says, yeah, I know. Isaac Liu was the one who threw the inset pass to Jared Wallace last week. Well, he's just trying to help out his future team, you know what I'm saying? One Prince says, come on, Roosters win so we can thrash you in the preliminary finals. Are you a Rabbitohs fan? What's going on there? That Lonely Wombat says they still have a chance if they build pressure. Mate, they've got a chance. As long as, as long as there's minutes in the game. How about that one? That was really cringy. I'm sorry. Red Panther says, go Seagulls. Gaminachi says, go the Eagles. Bijub Law says, go the Chooks. Gee whiz, here they come. The Roosters fans, they're back out now. But Ikavalli nearly dropped that ball, by the way. He was very close to dropping that ball. So here we go from the sideline. Can they slap this little bad boy run through? Who they kick? Adam Kieran, I think, kicks for them, yeah? Trevor Daly says, chuck the regular season out the door if it don't mean nothing, Manly in the final. Okay, cool. So what about last week? Did that mean something? No? Didn't mean nothing? No? Chuck the regular season out the door. Oh, okay. I forgot that Storm last week in the finals beat them 40-12. Forgot that they put a freaking 40 on them. Forgot that they beat it by 38 points, so 28 points or whatever it is. So 13 and a half minutes to go here. Man, the narrative, like you guys, you and your narrative is just outrageous. So Kieran here is going to miss that kick. Terrible. Jimmy Bill says, so a South fan was making excuses for a Roosters team. Yeah, I don't get it. As Empire says, Roosters deserve to lose after last week. No, they don't. Bajoob says, you muted me. Damn you, Bold. If I muted you, how can I read your comment? I would mute you just for saying that stupid comment. Ria Kenny says, when Ikavalu gets the ball, you get terrified of him losing it. Yeah, well, he nearly did. He buddy, bit of boobity, bit of boobity. You know, that's what happened just then. That's what happened. Literally, word for word. Mango says, this is just my opinion, but I feel like if Manly make it to the prelims, they can beat the Rabbitohs, but if Roosters make it, they won't be able to beat the Rabbitohs. I think neither team beats the Rabbitohs, but in the same sense, I give Manly a better chance. But in the same sense, Roosters will give the grind and a half to the Rabbitohs. Like they're rivals of 114 years, or 13 years now, 113-year rivalry, you know. To Henry Williams, go the Roosters. I just want to be a close game, man. I don't even give a shit if Manly win this game or Roosters win this game. I just want to be a close game where we have a good time, we get excited, we get Buddy hyped, and, you know, we see Sam Walker kick a field goal, or we see Cherry Evans kick a field goal. Mate, if we see a streaker, I won't complain, you know, as long as he's not some guy who ruins a Queensland try, like we saw back in the day that New South Wales fans tried to blame him, even though we scored a try off the play. Forward tackle here. So right answer, the Roosters. Oh, no, lads, that's a knock on. Hello, no, that's definitely a knock on there. That's going to be fifth tackle. That should be a knock on. That should be a Manly ball. So left-hand side here, and Hutchison's going to whack Rona that ball down here to the 25. Dasman says South versus Panthers / Storm in the grand final. I agree. Oh, man, the defense, the lucky Warrior Hargroves knows how to make a tackle there. Dasman says, I do blame that streaker. Why? When that streaker came on the field and he came in the middle of the play, we scored a try off that, right? But if he's not there, we score a try regardless. But our try got taken away because of the streaker. We had like a 6 on Buddy 2 or 1 out in the wing. Because of the streaker, they took our try away from us. So I don't understand why New South Wales fans are blaming that streaker that time. It's so ridiculous. It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen. I think that was the most ridiculous blaming of anything I'd ever seen because it affected the Queenslanders. It didn't affect anyone near as much as brilliant kick from Cherry Evans. Tedesco slapped. High tackle maybe, penalty? No, apparently not. Malcolm says these Roosters or hamsters. A bit of both, mate. A bit of hybrid. Oh, they're going to turn back in goal here. No, good work from the Roosters to stay out there. Kramer says New South Wales fans blame literally anything. Yeah, they do. But they are the current champions. So, they are 1 in a row, as they like to say. # 1 in a row. So, third tackle here for the 1 in a row. That is going to be the greatest tweet, buddy. What is it called on Twitter when it's highlighted? It's like the, I don't know. I'm all over shot. I can't even think. I'm stuck in Sydney, all right? I want to go home. Fit tackle here for the Roosters. The 20 metres out from their own line. Sam Walker looking like he might be coming on soon. No, apparently not. But they're going to kick this one down deep into the 30 or so here. Manly bring this one away. Ruziata Cannavalamani says, Roosters were promising early this year, but injuries and retirements kind of slowed their momentum. Yeah, absolutely. I think I had Roosters to come 4th in my preseason predictions. I think I came fourth in my preseason predictions. I did really well. I got 10 out of 16 in my preseason predictions, by the way. If you guys aren't following me on BKRsport on Instagram, we post every day now, so you should go and check it out. So right-hand side here, and Trebojevic with the ball. Cherry Evans with the ball. He's going to get slapped down at the 30-metre line here. Jackson's Milford wasn't even in the league in 2013. Still his fault, mate. Left-hand side here, third tackle gives it off to Kieran Foran. Foran here gives it off to... Oh, Tapau's away here. No, taking out 25 metres out for tackle now. Guys, it's off topic, but everyone should be mewing. What's going on here? Left-hand side here. Oh, Parker's still going. That's arguably a high tackle there. Fifth tackle now. 5 metres out of the line. And it's going to be apparently a knock-on against Manly. Knock-on to Reno. 10 minutes to go here of the first half. And it is 18-4 here to the Seagulls. But it will be Chooks' ball here, guys. It will be Chooks' ball. Now, guys, we're on 81 likes right now. Let's get up to 100. Smack it. Thumbs up. Boom, 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 boom. Smack that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you are new around here. Because we're going to be pumping out that game tomorrow, too, between the Panthers and the Eels. Gee whiz, what a game that will be. Rare Kenny says, as bad as all the injuries were, I think this year really gave us good experience with depth and all that. No, the Roosters aren't looking for experience. I guess like they're young kids getting through, but in the same sense, like no, you don't be speaking to me about it as if like you're on a Titans wavelength. You know what I'm saying? Like no, the Roosters fans, come on, man. Like a bit of perspective, man. You can't be talking as if you're a team like the Titans who are just trying to use the finals as experience. Like, come on, please. Give me a break. Spare me in regards to that. Market Packers, my NFL team is 1 in a row. That's good for them. My NFL team is not 1 in a row, but we made it close, but we're also really shit. So, you know, a bit of both worlds. Jack Thomas says Milford was in the Raiders in 2013, so it is still his fault. It is always his fault, whether he's at the Raiders or not. Left-hand side here for the Chooks is going to be Kieran. Kieran's away here. No, he's not. He's taken down. 35 metres out here on the Manly side. That's a 6 again, surely. No, apparently not. Wow. I don't know why they didn't call that one. And up it goes here. Up it goes. Oh, it should be an easy take here for Manly. And Garrick's going to bring it. They're going to be away here. Manly going to score a try here. All the Manly players are back. And no players wanted to run away. They could have. Nathan Raymond says Roosters can go back to the farm they came from. Well, their farm is not looking fantastic right now. First tackle here for Manly. They are 40 metres out here from their own line. Right-hand side, they're going to go to Olakawatu. And he's not been able to have a good game just yet. He hasn't really been able to get into this game just yet. Blake Hustle, I really want to see Luai bring his good form back in the last couple. Oh, Cherry Evans here. Oh, subs away. Try time forward to Manly. Manly Seagulls. Bum. Try time forward to Manly. Morgan Harper with the big try. Jason Saab with the assist. Beautiful little try there for the Manly Seagulls there. Jason Saab gets the ball back on the inside, and obviously Harper. What a pass! Was that pass from Cherry Evans? Who passes this ball here? Cherry Evans with a brilliant cutout pass. Oh my goodness me! And it's good that Harper doesn't put his arm out there because a lot of players put their arm out and knock it on. But that's a brilliant pass out there, Jason Saab, and then he breaks away and then gives it back on the inside to Harper. I think it was a little bit early, to be honest with you, from Saab. I think Saab passes that way too early. But, you know, I think Saab probably could have outlasted Tedesco there. Rare Case, don't come back to Bondi yet. We're still stuck in a shithole lockdown. I know, I'm in the Shire. Gamer Nachi says, my dad looked just like Milford, no cap. Mate, don't you ever say anyone looks like the MILF. The MILF is the sexiest MILF on the planet. We all know it. Oscar Burke says, Roosters halves are so boring. Oh, they are. They're not great, mate. They're not great. But then again, you know, Warriors don't exactly have the greatest halves themselves. But, you know. Dasmate says, Doggies 8-4 in this game so far. Shush, please, Dasmate. We don't care about the Dogs. They came last, and shush. Zampire says, Mad Monday for the Roosters. It's looking likely, but in the same sense, long way to go in this game, but it's looking very likely. And when I say likely, and when I say very, I mean very likely. John James says, don't be sad, Blaze. I support the Jaguars. Hey, John. Hey, John. Hi, John. I'm a Detroit Lions fan, so shh, thank you. 6.5, so I will be sad. I've never seen my team win a playoff game in my life, so please, spare me in regards to Jaguars. At least you guys have won a playoff game. You've made the Buddy Championship 3 years ago? 3 years ago, I think it was. 6.5 minutes ago in the first half, and Garrick, he missed. He still got it. How did he get that? How did he get that kick? Wowee. Universal Max says Roosters need to pick up their game. I know they can do better, even though we're going to get smashed by Manly. Well, 24-4 right now. It's looking like a feedy bomb. We could be seeing a nice little feedy bomb right in the face. Right in the face. Oscar Burke says Sean Johnson next year, eh? And? What, am I meant to be scared about the Warriors next year now? Ooh. 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 Wow. Tell ya. That's scary. Ooh, Sean Johnson, the Warriors. This is in 2011, bro. 6.5 minutes to go here. The first half is 24-4 to Manly, and they're going to get the ball here. 5 minutes out from their own line. Trebojevic is off to Tapau, and Tapau, oh, big run there from Tapau, who has been told he can move on, by the way. He has been told by Manly that he can leave. Have a pretty successful career away from the club. Well, actually, hasn't won a premiership yet. Third tackle here for Manly, 25 minutes out. But then again, at least he's made the finals since leaving the Tigers. Something the Tigers, I don't believe, can say for themselves. Well, definitely can't. 4 tackle now for Manly. Gives up to Tapau, and he'll bring this ball out to the halfway line. Macca Packer says Sean Johnson will be injured in week 2. Hey, Macca Packer, shush. You let the Warriors fans have some hope, all right? Let the Warriors fans have... It's just something, you know, just... Oh, my goodness me, that lucky that bounce went straight to Cavalli there. Tashin Johnson says, and Kane Evans. Malcolm? Kane Evans? Kane Evans? What's going on, Kane Evans? What are we talking about, Kane Evans? Oh, it's a penalty here to the Roosters, though. And guess who's on the field? It's Sammy Walker. It's old Sammy Walker. Sammy Walker on the field. Please confirm something that happened exciting. Like, just something, you know, anything. I want something exciting to happen. Guys, this Macca Packer died of... Okay. Ria Kenny says, sad that this is how Josh Morris' career might end. Not really. I think that he's had a successful career, and I don't think that this game is going to really be the dictation of what we think about Josh Morris. Gaminachi says, let's go Seagulls. So right-hand side here. And they're going to get this ball out. Second tackle now. Gets us to 30. Didn't Paul Gallen... Oh, that's a penalty here to the Roosters. Ooh, they're going to have a chance here about 10 minutes out. Didn't Paul Gallen end his career... Oh, no, he got into the finals because that was the field goal over the Tigers. Yeah, funny that. They lost the week after, though, I believe, against Manly. Yeah, that was right. I was at that game. I should know. So right-hand side here, it's going to be Hudson with the ball. Gives it off to Tedesco. Tedesco gives it off to Tupanua. Tupanua with a chance. If they score here, there is still a chance in this game. It'll be 24... Oh, it's still 14 points they score and get a converted try too. Left-hand side here for Tedesco. Tedesco here. Victor Radley. Radley here. They're going to be 10 minutes out. Oh, good run there by Butcher. Egan Butcher. Not Nat Butcher. Egan Butcher. A couple of butchers in the team. They don't really know how to cut that meat, though. And right now, they're struggling right now, the old Roosters. 4 tackle now. 3 minutes out here from the line. The line says Manly can't do well against top 8 teams. Yeah, right. Who said top 8 teams? What planet are you living on? What planet are you living on? Are they saying knock on here? They are saying knock on. What planet is Lion living on? Top 8 teams? What are you talking about? The Titans made the top 8 and they killed the Titans both times. The Roosters came 5th. And, well, they did lose to the Knights, to be fair. And they beat the Eels. What are you living on? Can someone pick up this bloke from aisle 4, please? What's going on here? Do you even know what you're talking about? Craig Hour says, I don't think I human being on the planet say Manly aren't good against top 8 teams. Manly haven't beaten a top 4 team, and they still haven't. So I don't know what planet you're living on, but the Gunja is very good, and your dealer is he's got a good stash, mate. He's got a good stash. So to keep up the good, we saw at the end of this year. So Manly here, oh, good pass there from Dylan Walker back on the inside. Tommy Trebojevic, and Trebojevic here's hanging down 35 minutes out. Third tackle here. Lions says Titans aren't even a top 8, bud. What planet you on? See, Lion, this is a shit show now. What are you doing now, man? Okay, that's boring. Okay, I thought there was something here, but that's dead. So fifth tackle now for Manly. They're 45 minutes out here on the line. Come on, man. Like, you're going to troll. It's a bit than So fifth tackle here, up it goes, and Sherry Evans puts that ball in the air, and Roosters take it. Oh, Tupou with a nice take there, brings it around. I think Mr. Lion is upset that he got caught out for being an idiot. Oh, no. Oh, no, Mr. Lion. I got a question, because we do have someone here on the stream that might be after you. Huh? We could be matchmaker BKRsport here. BKR matchmaker. You know? Lion, think about it. Sarah's, there's an opportunity there. You know, you both don't have clues. You know, we're matchmaker BKR over here. So 4 tackle here for the Roosters. They're 45 metres out here from the Manly line. Left-hand side gives off to Radley. Radley here's going to run himself. Ooh, a knock on there against the Roosters. No, apparently not. It should definitely be a knock on against the Roosters. There was definitely a knock on there against the Roosters. Amazing Races, Lion and Sarah belong together. Buddy, brilliant minds there. Gee whiz. Couple of real special minds there. Ooh, Trebojevic going to nearly break away there. No, gets it. It's all right, Lion. Don't worry, big fella. You'll be back. You'll be back. So 25 metres out here. Second tackle now. Second tackle here. Cut my stream because it's making him look like an idiot. Lion says, what's funny is everyone doubted Manly at start. Now look. I tipped Manly. What planet are you living on? First you say that... I don't even think you know what you're talking about. Lion, brother, you're ruining your rep on this channel, my guy. You're making yourself look like a moron. Like, truly. Bro, what are you doing? Roosters here. Radley gets the ball away here. Oh, knock on. It's a knock on there from the Roosters. Man, I love it when people come on the channel and they just make a fool of themselves. Because it's just like, they come back later on, they're like, oh man, I didn't mean, I'm sorry. It's just like, what? Firstly, I don't even know what's going on, to be honest with you. But they're going to challenge and knock on here, the Roosters, I think. I don't know what's going on. Why is there a challenge here? Are they going to take a penalty? Is it a penalty or what's going on here? So he throws that ball back. That's fine. Oh, yeah, that's a penalty. This could be a sin bin here. This is going to be a penalty. Is this a potential sin bin for a late hit? It's going to be a penalty to the Roosters. They'll just take the 2 here. So it'll be 24-6. Or do they go for the try? You have to go for the try, actually. You do. You surely do. You surely do. You shouldn't take the 2 here. You're down by 20 points. You have to go for the try. You have to go for the try here. Are they going to take the 2? They're going to make it an 18-point game. Sarah Jane says, I'd let Lion rip my clothes off. Guys, we've done it. We have officially done it. We have matchmake Sarah and Lion. I am Love Island on BKRsport. Hey, Love Island, do get in contact with me because I am stealing your thunder right now. I've got Sarah and Lion hooking up right now. Gee whiz, look at me go. I'm flying, mate. I'm flying here on BKR Buddy Island. So 24-4 here, and the Roosters have a penalty. Let's see if Kieran can slap this bad boy through, make it an 18-point game going into halftime. Justin Sutherland says, that was one of the worst performing Roosters halves I've seen in a lifetime. Well, you know, get ready because you might be surprised in the second half because you may get to see the double action. Kramer says, man, that's a couple you wouldn't want to run into. I tell you, I definitely wouldn't be voting them on Love Island, that's for sure. But Kieran here. Kieran's going to slap this big boy right on through, I would assume, from basically right in front. And, oh, he's going to miss it. No, he got it. No, he got it? No, he got it. Yep, he did slap it. So it will be 24-6 here at half time. So 30 points scored. Wow. Very high scoring first half here. Very, very high scoring first half. Manly just crushing it right now. But then again, you know, is it really a crazy little surprise? You know, the Roosters not looking the goods. They're not looking the goods. They're looking a bit loosey-goosey, mate. Looking a little bit loosey-goosey. I don't know how they're going to be able to come back in the second half, but in the same sense, this is finals football, baby. Anything can happen. We could see Trent Robinson, go into the halftime sheds and literally give someone an uppercut and say, listen, he gives an uppercut to bloody Tedesco and says, look, he's our best player. And if you guys don't do it better in the second half, I'm going to line you all up after the game finishes. I'm just going to uppercut each and every one of you. I don't advise that. I'm just saying what Robinson's doing. Don't shoot the messenger here. But guys, that is half time. Let's go and hit that thumbs up button. What are we on? We are on 86 likes right now. Let's go up to 90 likes. Schmackety, schmackety, schmack. Let's hit the thumbs up button. And obviously subscribe if you're on your own to you. Justin Sutherland says second half I feel is going to be different. Yeah, Manly probably going to win by more. AA Gaming Bro says, what's your prediction for the match? I think I tipped 32-24 to Manly, so it's not looking good here for the old Chooksters, but I did take Manly by 8, but it's looking like a bit more than that one. Liam Porter says, hello, my name's Liam. Well, I did see that. It does say Liam Porter, so I did, you know, I did see that part. Nathan Woolley says, audio problem. No, there's no audio problem, mate. There's no audio problem. Is there actually an audio problem? I'm going to listen. No, I definitely can't hear an audio problem here. Justin Sutherland says, no, we can't get much worse than what we just dished out. Yep, no, the audio is definitely fine. Nice Noah says, Zach Wax is the preferred option than uppercuts. Listen, man, I told you, don't shoot the messenger. You know what I'm saying? Don't shoot the messenger. Bajub Law says, I agree, Justin. Ricardo honestly says, Roosters, shit. Yeah, not looking too good, to be honest with you. Creamer says, I like that coaching technique. Yeah, well, don't. Craig Howard says, hello, my name is Craig. I don't believe you. Kyle's honestly says, Jared Wallace is faster than Josh Adokar. Jared Wallace is possibly the fastest person on the planet, the living planet, and he is actually just ridiculous. It should be illegal how fast that guy is. It really should be illegal how fast Jared Wallace is. Just that man, when he gets on the run, is just terrifying. X-Testing Qs, I thought it was so funny when everyone thought Tom was bad because of one game last week. Don't disrespect dude's name. I don't think I don't know. I don't think anyone. I never saw anyone saying he was bad. They just said he had a bad game. I don't think I ever saw anyone saying that he was bad. If anyone was saying he's bad, then they're a moron. But like, I don't think I ever saw anyone. I think I saw anyone saying that he was a bad player, just not having a great one. Maximus says, "I think you said that in my language means ass." Well, that's not great. Bajub Law says Roosters need to pick their game up in the second half. They need to pick their game up any time, whether it's second half, first half, half time. They need something. They need something, mate. One Princess says, "Oh no, Tom is awesome. It's just that Manly made him look like shit." No, he had a bad game last week. No, Tom Tabuich had a bad game last week against the Storm. It wasn't Manly who made him look like shit. It was the Storm who made him not look great there. Tolga says Rabbits will flog the Eagles next week. Ooh, big call. I do take the Rabbitohs to win, but I don't know about flogging. Xavier Brown says, "Who's been your player of the game so far?" Tom Tabuich. Tom Tabuich had a fantastic game. A try, an assist. Cherry Evans has been all right. Jason Saab stopped the ball like normal, but then again got an assist as well. I think that who else would I look at? I think it was Trebojevic has been the best player of the game by a long way, to be honest with you. XS and Q's is not so much bad, but people instantly jump on saying Teddy was the better fullback. Yeah, but that's because people are going to jump on the hype train. What do I say to you guys literally every single stream? Every single stream I say, don't listen to the hype train. People are always going to jump on the new fresh thing as soon as they get an opportunity to, right? Always. It will always happen. They will always jump on to the new thing whenever they get an opportunity. Manly, I remember when people jumped on them to win the competition back in 2000, back in around, as soon as they beat the Titans and the week afterwards, they had two really big results there. And I said, relax. Let's see them play a top 4 team first. Let's see them play a top 8 team first. And then they started beating top 8 teams. That was great. But they still haven't been a top 4 team. So I remember when the Sharks were a hype team. The Sharks were a team that everyone was backing. And they were like, oh, look at this team. They're flying right now. I was like, relax. Like, what are they doing? I remember when the Cowboys were the biggest hype team on the planet. I think the worst hype team of this year was the Cowboys. And I kept saying to you guys, I'm like, they won 5 games in a row, 6 games in a row. I was like, guys, they're playing the Tigers, the Broncos, the Tigers, the Broncos, the Dragons, the Bulldogs and shit like that. And I was like, relax. They haven't played anybody yet. And lo and behold, they came 15th because they went on a 10-game losing streak or some shit and couldn't beat literally anyone. You know what I'm saying? So it's all about the hype train, right? 1 week Tedesco, 1 week Trbojevic. 1 week Tedesco, 1 week Trbojevic. And to be fair, I don't disagree with people who say Tedesco is the best fullback in the game. There is no clear and definitive best fullback in the game. Tedesco and Trbojevic are both the best fullbacks in the game. People are always going to compare. People are always going to want to have the best, but it comes down to opinion. It's just like with Michael Jordan and LeBron or Messi and Ronaldo. It's down to opinion. There's never going to be a fact. You're never, ever, ever going to have a fact with who's better. Because one, I think you can compare these guys a little bit more because they are playing the same sport in the same league, play each other very frequently. But then again, you've got to have a look at the accolades of Roosters and Tedesco, which is a team game compared to Trbojevic, who I think hadn't... What was there a stat about Trbojevic today in regards to finals games? Something like that? It wasn't good. There was something about Trbojevic in the finals which wasn't fantastic. And then, Max Watson saying the Dragons hype train. Oh, that was stupid. I don't even want to talk about Dragons hype train. Casey Berridge says, I'd never believed in that shit. Sarah Jane says, if Roosters win, everyone here gets a BJ from me. Well, gee whiz. Look, my goodness me, Lion, you got some competition here, mate. There is quite a few people here, so gee whiz, should be, wowee. Jack Thompson says Sharks would have made the top 4 in 2019 if they could kick goals. Let that sink into your head for a second. I don't know why that's sinking into my head. What's the relevance of that whatsoever? Why am I thinking that? Why do I have to let that sink in? Daniel, I agree with Messi. I think that Jordan and LeBron is very close, and I would say it's literally 50-50 between Teddy and Trbojevic. Carls honestly says Trbojevic is better than Tedesco. I can't compare LeBron and Jordan because they're just two different eras. Jet tells us Blazer want a free small Sunday with Macca's Monopoly. Cool, mate. There you go. Unfortunately, God, you can't because you didn't say it, and I said shoddy first, so you have to go second now. Unfortunately, Justin Sutherland says the least Roosters can do is score 5 more points for my bet. Well, they will, mate. Surely they'll score 1 more try. Surely. Cruz Shapir doesn't really like Sarah. Doesn't really like Sarah. Justin Sutherland says the least Roosters can. Oh, that's right. I read that comment. Creamy says, is it still okay? I am not going to be reading that comment out. Just like I probably shouldn't have read Sarah's coming out, but sometimes I just do read the comments. Jack Thompson says Sharks were horrible in 2019. Yeah, they had to obviously rely on a Paul Gallen field goal against the Tigers at Leichhardt. I was there. There is a vlog up on the channel. Jackson says, hey, hello, Jackson, mate. How we doing? We're on 89 likes right now, guys. Let's get to 100 likes before halftime finishes. Let's get to 100 likes before halftime finishes. Let's do it. Senpai said no. Casey Berridge says, what do you think the score for Panthers versus Eels will be? You would know what my score prediction is, Casey, if you watched my tipping stream. You should be watching my tipping stream every Tuesday. There'll be another tipping stream on Tuesday night for all the games. Destin Hughes, can we chuck Cruz and Sarah in a ring, please? A bit of boxing now. STM says, Tom is better at the moment, but today he's better over the years. I would agree on that. It's not really answering the question, but I would agree on that. Jack Thompson says Sarah sounds like a bloke, I reckon. Yeah, maybe. It could be a troll, to be fair. But, you know, the troll makes it a bit more fun. Our Rugby League Productions says, boys, watch out, because this game's not great. This game hasn't been great so far. Roosters made a lot of errors. They're down by 24-6. It's a semi-final elimination, but there's no excitement here. The Roosters would have to score next and score quickly to make it exciting. You know what I'm saying? Carl's Honesty says Bulldogs have Josh Addo-Carr next year and Matt Burton. Cool. What's your point? Craig Howard says Blind Princess, glory to the my South Sydney Rabbitohs. That's not your name, Craig. I don't believe you. Macapacker says I reckon BK versus Dad's mate in the ring. He wouldn't even. No, mate. He wouldn't do it. He's a Bulldogs fan, mate. He's a Bulldogs fan. Bulldogs fans don't jump in the ring, mate. They don't jump in the ring, mate. They just do sex tapes. Didn't Dylan Nupper do one of those? Big Papa Nupper? Blowblock says, Roosters, I had to clarify that because there was a bit of a dangerous, there's a dangerous path with that. So I had to clarify which one I was referring to. That's the only reason I said his name. Otherwise, I wouldn't have done that, but I had to clarify. If you know, you know. But I had to be careful there. Destin Q says, is that a Bronx hat, please? No, it's a Lions hat, actually. Awesome to see you have come to the dark side. It's actually a Brisbane Lions hat, mate. So, shush. Craig Howe says, you're a funny bugger, mate. I am. Jimmy Bill says, that's jumping in the ring. What? Jack says, Napa versus Jack Hetherington in the ring would be a cracker. No, Jack Hetherington would win that fight, to be honest with you. Jack Hetherington's a loose cannon, mate. He's a loose cannon. Tavia Tuia says, whose forwards are better, Para Panthers? I would take Parramatta's front row forwards, but I would take Penrith's back rowers. Budman says, what's a good play for second half? Good play for second half is over. I would take the over. Whether it's 24 or 22 or 26, I would probably take it because both these teams are probably going to score. I would say it more likely Manly going to hit a 50. I think Manly could hit a 50. Cruise Spears says, who's faster, Paul or Fox? I would say me. I would say me, to be honest with you. So we are still waiting here for the second half to get underway. Still waiting here. Let me know who you think is going to win this game. And if you don't, buddy, you know what? I'm going to drop this to you guys. Go and buddy join up as a $5 member just because you can. Just because you can. There's a link to being a member. It's only $5. Bingo. Just because it's a shit game right now. John Burke says apparently the biggest Bulldogs fan is just about to be released from jail. What? ZQXy says, hi. Hello, ZQXy. Miguel Dominguez, I don't know about you, but Kepi is really pulling his weight today. Kepi's been good, Miguel. Kepi's been pretty good. I actually have really enjoyed Kepi. I thought he has been having a positive game. Obviously, Tom Trebojevic has been the man of the first half, but I think, Kepi's been pretty solid. Leslie says, go the Mighty Eels. We'll have either of these birds for dinner. You won't. You won't, because the last time Manly played the Eels... the Eels obviously got Pumperuno'd, and the time before that, they also got Pumperuno'd at Bankwest. So they lost 56-10 the last time Manly played the Eels. Oh, yikes. Gooseberg says, need Teddy and Saab to score. Let's go. If they do, you got a new member, mate. Oh, mate. You're going to be a member anyway, but yes. Okay, so Teddy and Saab have to score. Kyle's Honesty says, Jared Wallace versus Usain Bolt. Who's fastest? A hard question. I would take me. Sashin Kelson says, I would love to see Dave Taylor and Paul Gallen in the ring. Taylor would wallop Gallen. Not if you've seen Dave Taylor recently. Blowblock says Hetherington was good in round 2. Hetherington, what a man, what a player. Maximus says, what do you think of Broncos signings next year? I think that's next year, and we haven't even finished this year yet. That's what my thoughts are, but I think they're fine. But they'll probably get to 9th. They're not making a top 8. Broncos aren't a top 8 team next year. But the Broncos fans will hate me for saying that because they're just like, you're biased, BKR. You're always wrong. You're always wrong, BKR. You don't know what you're talking about. I've been right about a lot of things this year. Xavier Sands says, I think Roosters might come back, but I don't know. Chuck Thompson says Taylor would have a heart attack. Okay. Isaac says, who will make the grand final if the Storm didn't make it? I've got Panthers versus Rabbitohs in the grand final right now. I have the Panthers versus Rabbitohs even without the Storm not making it, whatnot. Zampire says you're biased. I'm biased, mate. I'm biased to the truth. I'm biased to the goddamn truth, mate. Power to the people. Biased to the truth. And why is everyone spamming 100? Oh, we hit 100 likes. Good on you guys. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. That's what happens when you're biased to the truth. You just tell it how it is. Right, you tell it how it is. Lockie Hutton says, I'm predicting Seagulls 36 to Roosters 16. Well, that's a low score in the second half here, I guess, for the Manly Eagles. That's only 2 tries when they've scored 4 already. I think it's probably going to be a fitty bomb. I'm taking a fitty bomb. XSNQ says, you're biased, BKR. You're wrong. You don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what I'm talking about. I do know what I'm talking about, but sometimes I also don't know. But even then, I'm still pretty right. Aiden DV says, no way that Sydney will come back. I wouldn't be saying no way. It's not only 18 points, but it is 18 points. It's not a great, significant deal. Carl Tennessee says 87 likes. No, there's 107 likes right now. There's 107 likes right now, you liar. See, he's not biased to the truth. You are just dead set. Oh my goodness me, it's disgusting how much you lie. Macapacker says, lucky Toby's surname is Sexton, or else he would never have the nickname Sexy. It's got nothing to do with Sexton, mate. It's just because he's sexy Sexton. The 5 waves, so let's go Rabbitohs at the grand final. Yeah, I do have the Rabbitohs in the grand final alongside the Penny Panthers. Jackson says, can you say up the doggies? Well, I did say that, but I'm not going to say it with any emphasis because no. Flynn says, how's it going, mate? It's going. It's going. Unfortunately, this game is not going well. It's going, mate. That's as much as I can answer it, to be honest with you. Carl Thompson says on my screen it says 87 likes. Well, on your screen is a damn well liar. Your screen is a liar. All right? Your screen sucks. Our screen, that's where it's at, mate. When it says 100 likes, that's where it's at. Kazan Bagwaja says, Roosters come back and win the grand final. It'll be the most monumental grand final win of all time. But I want you just focus on winning this game before you start talking. Why don't you just start focusing about getting a try before you start talking about winning the grand final? Because currently you're down by 18 points to Manly. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're currently down in elimination final in Manly by 18 points at half time. I think there's a... let's stop thinking about potential grand final, you know? But second half's about getting underway here. So thumbs up, subscribe, and get ready because we've got a huge series coming soon, by the way, guys. A huge series coming soon that involves 16 different NRL creators on this channel. I'm talking literally Roasty. I'm talking Rugby League Guru, Entertain House, Tommy Kasha, all these different Clarkey, all these different people from all these different teams that will be doing a series in the off-season, 1 per week across all 16 teams and a draft-style process. I'm editing it now, and it is full on. It's very fun. You guys will love it. So hit that subscribe button and turn the notification bell on too, because we are posting Monday through Friday, plus all live streams, obviously. Lamorty says Manly won't beat South. I don't think Manly beat South either. Carl's honestly said, okay, I refreshed my page, and now it says 110 likes. Now your page isn't lying. See? That's what happens. That's what happens, mate. So second tackle here for the Manly. Budman says down 3 touchdowns. Down 3 touchdowns, exactly right, mate. You know, get a bit of Jared Goff here, and they'll probably be down 4 touchdowns. So third tackle now for Manly. They're 30 metres out, left-hand side, gets it off to Kieran Foran. He'll get outside the 40. Game process, you're a weirdo. I am a weirdo. I am definitely a weirdo. Vuis, come on, Roosters come back second half. Dosso, Roosters. I don't think it's going to happen, though. Fifth tackle here for the Manly Seagulls. You know what my favourite thing is when people call me a weirdo? Is that I notice them in the comments like 40 minutes later. So it's like... They insult me, and then I know that they're still here literally in 35 minutes' time at the end of the game. And it's like, well, if I was a weirdo, why are you still here? And what if I say, but I am a weirdo, to be completely fair. Titans fans, we are weirdos. Adam Ottaway says, who will miss out on the players the Titans release? Who will you miss out of the Titans, the players the Titans released? Oh, big call. I guess I will miss the fact that Taylor never got to live to his potential, is what I would probably say. I think that's probably what I would say. I wouldn't say I miss any play individually in regards to playing style. I think Peachy was very frustrating, but good, but frustrating. But I'll miss that Taylor never got to live to his potential. Left-hand side here, Tedesco with the ball. Ooh, sneaky, but it's taken down. Jack says the Roosters need Alex Caruso to win. Mate, my Chicago Bulls, ooh, we're looking decent next year. Well, this year, against me, we're flying. So Trebojevic here's going to bring this ball back out here to the 25. Oh, my God. Trebojevic has just made Sam Walker his bitch. Oh, my God. Lamorchi says, Eel season is ending tomorrow night. Penrith beat them and Penrith to lose to Melbourne. I've actually got Penrith to beat the Storm, but I do have Penrith beating the Eels tomorrow. We will be streaming, guys. We will be streaming that game tomorrow night after we do the Wallabies versus South Africa game. So third tackle here for Manly. Manly at the halfway line. Third tackle, Sam Walker on the field. He's got crunched by a man named Trbojevic. Busy says Manly's dropping Roosters 46-12. How dare you not say fitty bum? We want to see a fitty bum here today, mate. Manly here, left-hand side, fourth tackle. Jake Trbojevic gets it off here to Schuster, who hasn't had a good game so far, but that's a great run there by Josh Schuster, and he's knocked the ball on. And he's not had a good game so far. Jack says, unlike my 76ers, this Ben Simmons shit is stupid. Well, what do you expect? They threw him under the bus, man. They threw him under the bus. Adam Otherway says, Sam Walker needs to go to the George Tafua School of Tackling. George Tafua. I nearly called him Jorge, by the way, because obviously a lot of people with Jorge, you think of it as Jorge, but Sam Walker's never going to be tackling like Tafua, mate, because Tafua would get sent off every game if he was allowed to play in today's game. Xavier says, did you go for the Broncos before the Titans? Xavier, you would know who I supported beforehand if you watched my video about who I supported beforehand. About Budman, so I come because I like you. You're entertaining, honest, and informative. Appreciate you, Budman. Well, right now, I hope that I'm right in regards to the over in the second half, because right now, the first 3 minutes, it's not looking very over. The game's looking over, but it's not looking very over in regards to the points. But we'll see how they go. Blowblock says, guys, when the fitty bum comes, spam in the chat. If you even think about spamming it beforehand, you'll get timed out. But if the fitty bum gets dropped, boomski, all those members are going to get that members only fitty bum gif. 4 tackle here for the Roosters. Left hand side here, they'll light the chat up. But here we go, chance here. Hutchison, Crichton offloads it to Radley. He offloads it to the ball on the ground, and it's a knock on. That is a not good there. Not good. I actually thought the Roosters were starting to get a bit of momentum just then. Oh, they were starting to get a little bit of momentum, mate. Oh, they were starting to get a bit of momentum. Cremy says, more lost balls. A lot of lost balls, mate. A lot of lost balls. Tavia Tuia says, where is George Tafua? George Tafua, I think he retired. He definitely retired, didn't he? Or he kind of fell out of favour, I think. I don't even know. He kind of just disappeared from Manly. Byron Fanning says, off topic, but you're streaming the Leeds game. I'm streaming Premier League tomorrow night. I couldn't tell you which game I'm doing. I can't do the game at 11:30 though, because or 10:30. I think it's 10:30 because we have the NRL not finishing until at 10:50 at night. So second tackle here for the Manly. 40 minutes out here from their own line. They go right hand side to Cherry Evans. Cherry Evans underneath here to Olakawatu. And Olakawatu's not been able to get into this game too much just yet. Jack says, I always get timed out by a Nightbot when a team hits a fitty bomb. Yeah, well, at least you lit up the chat. You went down swinging, mate. You went down swinging. Take that, Nightbot. Oh, that pass from Dylan Walker was ridiculous. And it's going to be a try time forward to Manly. Try time forward to Manly. Oh, Manly. No, 3 meters out there. That was good stuff there from the Roosters to get back and stop that one. Oh, try time forward to Manly. Try time forward to Manly. Try time forward to Manly. Tommy T. Boom. Try time forward to Manly. Try time forward to Manly. Tommy Trbojevic going to hit a 30 bomb by himself. Bum. That is a try time for Manly, if you didn't understand what I was saying there. So 5 minutes gone here, and Tom Trbojevic scored in the first 5 minutes of the first half, and what a flat pass there from Walker to Trbojevic, and then Jake Trbojevic back to Dylan Walker, and Radley did really well there, and Sam Walker again as well. But as soon as we saw Tommy Trbojevic run onto this ball, you knew he was going to score a try. Ria Kenny says, I hope we lose. Oh, you don't need to hope you lose. You don't need to hope you lose. There's no hoping here, because it's not whether you hope or not. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. Macapaka says, George Tafua is still at Manly. Pretty sure when teams were loaning out players, he was talking about going somewhere. Really? Wow. Ria Kenny says, we need a break. We're getting really shit. We need a break. You had a break, and then you knocked the ball on. Xavier Sands says, can you say the Broncos suck, please? Yes, the Broncos do suck. Salisbury says, Roosters are getting smacked. They're getting smacked, mate, with a capital S. Capital goddamn S, mate. You hear me? Full stop at the end. Not even an exclamation mark. Just a full stop. Just to tell you how serious it really is. You know, exclamation mark is too kiddie, man. You know, full stop is just like, you listen here, mate. Smacked. Capital S. Boom. That's it. There's no emphasis. Just smacked. Capital S. Metallic Gold says, Roosters going to be KFC chicken tonight, lads. Ooh, I could go for some KFC after this stream, to be honest with you. Gods, you're going to stream the boxing matches. AJ versus Usyk and Fury versus Wilder. Mate, who do you think I am? Who do you think I am? You think I'm bloody some beauty streamer or something like that? You think I'm streaming beauty? Because this is beautiful right now. It's beautiful. But do you think I'm a beauty streamer or do you think I'm a sports streamer? That's my question. So 33 minutes to go here of the second half. And Ruben Garrick here from the left-hand side. He will... I think he got that. He did get it. Yeah, he did get it. Tiana Hunter says, can you set up the Rabbitohs? I'm going to say literally up the everyone in a minute. Up the Rabbitohs, mate. Yeah, I'm getting around the Rabbitohs. The Rabbitohs are my finals team. The Rabbitohs have been my team outside the Titans since the Rabbitohs was close to forward there, but it was fine. I've been getting around the Rabbitohs. Everyone here who's a follower of my channel knows that the Rabbitohs are my team in the finals because, even though I'm a Titans fan, because I've been backing them in and telling you guys that you're all morons for saying the Rabbitohs were done and had no chance once they lost to the Storm and Panthers by 50. And I said, well, can you shush? It's like halfway through the season and they will improve. And they actually did improve, you know what I'm saying? So first tackle here, Manly with the ball left-hand side. They give it off to Schuster, and Schuster, second tackle, 23 minutes out. Budman's missed points. He got it? No, he got it. So 30-6 him. It kind of looked like it went over the post, but it was a little bit on the inside. So Trbojevic here gets his ball out to the 33rd tackle here. One person says, yeah, oath plays, Rabbitohs are a big chance. Yeah, but no one wanted to listen to me when they lost to the Panthers and Storm by 50-0 to the Storm and 56-10 or something. 56-12 to the Panthers. And I was just like, can you shush? Can you shush, man? A long way. Oh, try time forward to Manly. Try time forward to Man. Oh. Oh, no. This could be 60. We could be looking at a 60. What is it? 60 slammer. We could be looking at a 60 slammer here. Ooh, Amazing Race is 50 bomb incoming. But see, that bomb just doesn't do it, mate. The $5 membership gives you the real light up. It lights the chat up. You'll see it soon. Don't you worry. You'll see the whole chat just lights up with the 50 bomb gift. Ooh, it's coming. It is coming. Metallic Gold says Titans. Awesome. I know. Titans are bloody fantastic, mate. Titans bloody fantastic. They're coming, son. They're coming. They're going to make you vomit next year because they're going to be so good. Ryan Baxter says Roosters been roasted. They are getting roasted, mate. They haven't been roasted. They're currently in the spinny process. You know, they're just about going round and round and round. And Manly, they're just sitting there, just licking their lips. They're just like, we're going to bloody finish you off in a second, but just let us score a couple more tries first. You know what I'm saying? One president says, oh my gosh, this scoreline is going to break records. Well, no. Doggies fans know all about records being broken in regards to high scores. Tavia Tuia, it's a 60 bomb. No, Tavia Tuia, it's only 50 bomb. It's only 50 bomb. Metallic Goals is Titans dirt. No offense, bro. Well, you're a moron because they made the top 8. So you can say they're dirt all you like, big boy. But they made the top 8. So you can talk shit all you like. But I got the last laugh here, big boy. You can't win this battle, man. You can't win it. No. Who do you support, Metallic Gold? Here we go. Metallic Gold, you're going to learn a lesson here. You're going to learn a lesson not to talk shit. Tell me who you support, Metallic Gold. And Manly slap it on through. Macca Parker says this is basically a Manly training run for next week. Absolutely. Salary says Bunnies all the way. Getting around a Bunnies. What's the bet that Metallic Gold tells me he's a Storm or a Panthers fan? What's the bet? Here we go. Come on, Metallic Gold. Tell us. It's going to be a Storm or a Panthers fan. Or a Rabbitohs, maybe. You know? Which one do we go with? Metallic Girls is up the Bulldogs. Shut your goddamn mouth. Get out of my face. I'm not even going to bother with you up the Bulldogs. You just embarrass yourself. So 30 minutes to go. He's talking about shit teams. Shut your goddamn mouth. Shut your goddamn mouth over there in the Bulldogs. Enjoy your wooden spoon, mate. You're going to see a nice one of these bad boys. Hold on. You will see a nice one of these bad boys very, very soon. Don't worry. It is on the way, mate. It is on the way. Shut your goddamn mouth, Bulldogs, talking shit. Shut. What's going on here, mate? Get back in your goddamn hole. What are you doing here? Who let you buddy out? Who let you out of the retirement home, son? Third tackle here for Manly. It's too bloody early to be this drunk, mate. 9 o'clock at night. You're already this drunk. My God. So 30 minutes to go here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button. Obviously, subscribe if you're new around here. Talking about the Titans dirt. My God. Bulldogs fans. My God. And Roosters get the ball here. No, Roosters will get the ball here at the halfway line. Minty Vetta says that is metallic gold. Wow, Doggy's fan talking shit. He's trying to get away with it by like trying to pretend like he's not now. I feel like he's trying to pretend like he's not when it's all good, man. We know you suck. Dasmate says, I'm the only Dogs fan that can talk shit. Yeah, I allow it because you know your team's shit. So 30 minutes to go here. Roosters with the ball inside the attacking 40. Lord Zachary says, this is like 2013 Grand Final number 2. Roosters here. 25 minutes out here. No, because that 2013 Grand Final, that was a rip-off. And the Manly Seagulls got rorted. So this is not like a Grand Final number 2 from 2013. Oh, and that's a knock on again from the Roosters. Metallic Gold says, remember a fella called Tan Wihari, mate? No, mate. Justin Kaufman says 60 Burger is the preferred. What's going on here? It's actually a 60 Schlemmer. So 60 Schlemmer, mate. Get the times. You know what I'm saying? Get the goddamn times, mate. Ryan Baxter says Titans fans are laughing right now. I am. And if you're getting laughed at by a Titans fan, it's a problem. It is a problem. Chunga says, I tipped Manly, but I was hoping the Chooks would win. Metallic Gold says, mate, I love causing this in the chat. Causing what? You're the one who looks like an idiot, not anyone else. Causing what? Firstly, I love when people, they go on the chat and they think they're like winning something. And it's just like, you look like the idiot. We're laughing at you, not with you. We're laughing at you. Second tackle, even Manly. Second tackle, even Manly. It does depend, though. It depends if people are able to actually cop it and hear on another time. But, like, no, bro, we're laughing at you. We ain't laughing with you. So, 4 tackle here for Manly. They're at the halfway line here. Jimmy Bill says, Blaze getting ready to roast. Next minute, Bulldogs, no need. I know, I was hoping. I was like, come on, give me Storm so I can talk about the cheating into 10, or give Manly, just talk about them losing by 40 points last week, or, you know, give me Eels, I beg. I beg someone, give me Eels. I beg. So, 28 minutes to go here over the game. 36-6 to Manly. Some Eels fan, please talk shit. I'm begging. I'm crossing my fingers. Maximus, I'm going to give you a warning, mate. You can't call a 60 bomb. It's only a 50 bomb. That's it. Clean 50 bomb. Everything else is a frickin' 40, a 60 slammer, and a sexy 70, and a thrifty 30 has already been hit. Thrifty 30 has already been hit. So Butcher here, right hand side. Salary says predictions for Bunnies versus Manly. I'll let you watch my stream on Tuesday, mate, when I do my tips for Bunnies Manly. Roosters aren't out of this game yet, though, mate. 27 minutes. If they score a try every minute, geez, Manly get flogged. So left-hand side here, and Hudson's going to put that ball up in the air. And easy take here for the Manly. Trebojevic goes left-hand side. Craig Howarth. That's not his name. That's not his name. I'm going to call him Kevin. Kevin Howarth says if Goosters are getting plucked, Goosters are getting plucked. What? Oh, hashtag Goosters are getting plucked. They are. So 27 minutes to go here. The game. It's going to be the big Mella. Ooh, the big fella. Making a breakthrough there. Offer Samson Mail says, hi, BK. Hello, mate. Roosters marching all the way to the grand final. Go Seagulls. Well, let's relax. Let's, you do have to play a team called the Rabbitohs first. You do have to play a team called the Rabbitohs. Kiki Netball says, who agrees that Manly are going to win? Say me. Kiki, I'm going to give you a bit of advice here, right? When a team's up by 30 with 26 minutes to go, they're usually going to win. Usually going to win, right? So it's not really a tough question there. It's not really. You know what I'm saying? It's not really. So 26 minutes to go here of the game. They're going to go right outside here. Manly, Kieran Foran gives off to Cherry Evans. Here comes a frickin' 40. It's coming 5 minutes out here. Frickin' 40 on its way. The frickin' 40 on its way. Second tackle. Gives it off to Jake Boyvich. Gives it off to Foran. Foran here to Schuster. Schuster to Ruben Garrick. And it's a... Oh, no good defense on the Chooksters. Budman says Roosters getting 40 points. Spread, I would disagree. Ooh, Manly. Jeez, this is dangerous. Marcus, how bad Manly look right now? You know, I can't even say that with a straight face. 4th tackle here. 10 minutes out. Here we go. Can they hit a frickin' 40? Kroger to Jake Hijovic. Oh, underneath there to Kepi. Kepi's still going, and he's taken down here 3 minutes short. 5th tackle now for Manly. Right inside, and Jake Hijovic. That's terrible attack from Manly. That is terrible. And Tedesco's going to be away here, by the way. Tedesco's going to be away. Nope, gets taken down 10 minutes out. That was terrible from Manly. 6 more as well for the Roosters. So 25 minutes left here. Roosters with the ball 15 minutes out from their own line. Don't forget, guys, we will stream tomorrow. We will stream tomorrow for the Panthers Eels game and also the Wallabies South Africa game and also a couple of Premier League games at night. Ryan Baxter says, do you think Tom Trbojevic is man of the match tonight? Yes, I do. I think Kepi should be up there, but I think that Trbojevic has been fantastic. Yeah, absolutely. And he will get it. Maximus says, how good Foran been this year? I think he's been really underrated, mate. All forward pass from the Roosters, surely. Yeah, absolutely. David Carnes, I think the NRL Grand Final will be Storm versus Rabbits. David, you're a Panthers fan, mate. You've got to be calling the Panthers to make the Grand Final. David, mate, you're a Panthers fan. What are you doing? Champion. No. Back your team in, big boy. Nice Noah says, I could beat the Chooks all by myself. Tell Vlandis to finalise the game. I don't care where if it's me. 1-13. Mate, I think that you would score about 0 points and the Roosters would score probably at least in the 1,000 range. And when I say 1,000 range, I'm talking about 1,000 million. So 24 minutes to go here. Manly with the ball. They're 35 minutes out here from the line. Tuvia says Panthers losing tomorrow. No, Tuvia, they're not. They are not. If you are on, a couple of substances, then maybe. They might win. But it won't be the real result. But on the substances... it might give you the illusion. Oh, Roosters are going to get the ball here. Sam Walker's away here. They could actually score a try here. Oh, chance here. It's going to be Marshke. 45 minutes out. Gets always a knock on from Trbojevic. And that's going to be the Roosters ball 40 minutes out. I can tell you right now, Justin Sunderland, he was like, come on, man. We need this over 10 points. Salary says, Bryant isn't named due to injury. Thoughts? He's a winger. That's my thoughts. Fantastic player, but he's a winger. It's not going to be the be-all and end-all of winning a game. Especially in the finals. Guys says, Eels will still make it close game, in my opinion. Yeah, I think I took Panthers by 4. Or 8. I think I took Panthers by 6. You guys would know. I do so much content, man, across Rugby Down Under podcast. By the way, guys, go and follow the Rugby Down Under podcast YouTube channel. That's it's our rugby podcast and it's brand new. So go and give it a follow. We post on there Monday through Friday as well. Maximus says, Wallaby's getting a good hiding tomorrow. Maximus, you shut your mouth when you're talking to me. First tackle here, Roosters with the ball. And it's going to be Warrior Hargraves who gets this ball 23 minutes out here for the line. Tony Bates says, the white isn't the answer, kids. I didn't say nothing, mate. I didn't say, what are you talking about? So it's going to be Sam Walker. He'll high tackle, maybe. No, apparently not. Third tackle here, 15 minutes out here from the line. Marshke with the ball. Gives it off to Radley. Radley gets it off to Hutchinson. Hutchinson over the top to Tupou. 1-on-1. He was Saab. 1-on-1 with Saab. That's good defense from Saab. Ooh, that's going to be thrown back inside there. Did that not touch? It's going to be a penalty here. I agree with this penalty here. Yeah. I agree with this penalty here. In the same sense, did he call held? Though? Yeah, but did you call held? Because if you called held, you've been calling that all year, the last couple of years, that you just... But I don't understand here. So the referees have been calling all year that if you called held, that you just bring the ball back. Did he call held? I didn't hear him ever call held. He was out anyway. He was over the sideline anyway, but like... His foot goes onto the line, but the touch he didn't see. The challenge would have caught it. But in the same sense, like... The referee has just done something that they haven't been doing for years. Jack says, what time are the Wallabies tomorrow? I think about 5 o'clock or something like that. It's obviously before the Panthers Eels game. We'll be going straight in. We're going straight from Wallabies, South Africa to the next game, which is Panthers versus Eels. So left-hand side here, I'm just confused. Like, consistency, man. Like, referees, if you call... I didn't hear him called held. And secondly, if you haven't called held yet, then why is he not allowed to pass it? And thirdly, if you have called held and he passes it, we've seen all year long in the last couple of years that you just say, replay the ball, already called held. So, I'm just confused. Jack says, what... Meteorita says, shocking performance from the Roosters. It is shocking performance from the Roosters. Not good, mate. Not good. But again, really good performance here from the Shingles. So Tedesco here will bring this ball out here to the 15. Oh, here he goes. Back on the inside. Oh, nice little run there. Someone says Manly actually got blessed on the road to the grand final. Going to miss the first and second team and versus Rabbitohs. However, they are still... Oh, that's a penalty of the Roosters. They're still very hard to beat, but I think easier than the others. I don't agree. I think the Rabbitohs... I've been saying Rabbitohs grand final for a long time. I think Rabbitohs have the best attack in the league. I think the Rabbitohs' defence is probably third best in the league right now, but I'd say best attack in the league is definitely Rabbitohs for me, followed by probably Storm and Panthers are equal, but I got Rabbitohs number 1. Defensively though, I've got Panthers number 1, Storm number 2. But then again, equal one with Storm and Panthers. I think Storm and Panthers are exactly the same kind of ability on attack and defence. That's why it'll be such a good game next week if Panthers do win tomorrow against the Eels. But I've got the Rabbitohs. Unfortunately, their defense it's still top 4 for me. It improved significantly since the beginning of the year, but their attack is number 1. Maximus says, "Shut up." No, buddy, didn't you say something bad before about the Wallabies? You shut up. How about that one? You shut up, Maximus. Don't you talk bad about the Wallabies after we just beat the world champions. Crichton here, 23 metres out here. He rolls the ball back. Well, that's actually a penalty there to the She-Eagles, and they're going to get a try here. They're going to get a try here. Justin Summers says Hutchison can't kick a ball. He can't be with Keary next year. Been saying it for a long time, but no one wants to listen to me. You know, you could chuck in Sam Walker there just because. Why do you need to have Hutchison there? So right hand side here, try time for the Chucksters. No, so close. 1 metre short here, second tackle. Second tackle here. And it's going to be Walker kicks it through. Ooh, it's just cheeky. And it's not good, Walker. Don't do that again. Jake Weller says you should never be able to tell the player they can't challenge a call or what they are challenging. If the challenge could possibly change the way a call is made, that should be, it ruins the purpose. In NFL, American football, where challenges are a big thing, and same with the basketball, there are certain things you can't challenge. I can't think off the top of my head, but there are definitely certain instances that you can't challenge. So 18.5 minutes to go here of the game. The Roosters get the ball here. Justin Summers says, train Walker up to be with Keary. Yep. Even though you kind of need a big-bodied half, but in the same sense, like, I think Hutchison's bland. I think he gets the job done, but I think he's bland. And the Roosters aren't going to win a premiership with Hutchison. So left-hand side here for the Shooksters. They're going to be 23 minutes out. Justin Calvin says, cannot challenge to a duel. What? So right-hand side here gives it off to Walker. Walker here. Oh, another knock on from the Roos. Oh, it's gone backwards, so it's fine. So third tackle here. They're 23 minutes out. My God, the Roosters don't know how to hold a ball tonight. They just play drop after drop after drop after drop. So 36-6 here. Warrior Hargraves, full tackle, 20 minutes out. Magapaka says, Keary and Walker would be the smallest halves pairing, right? That's what I'm saying. You kind of need a bigger body pairing. Oh, it's a good kick. It's going to be a dropout here again from Manly. Adam Wanaway says, Hutchison offers literally nothing in attack. Bingo. That's why I say bland. But Justin's freaking out right now because he's like, I really want over 10 points for the Roosters. And right now, it's a bit of struggle. Adam Wanaway, yep, already read that. Justin, just as I say that, says they're not even going to get another try with my multi. Mate, 17 minutes to go here. We want a Manly fitty bomb. What a minute fitty bomb. So Manly here, what do you reckon? Short kickoff? No, they're not going to do that. We say that all the time. That's why I just expected it. So Hutchison will give this ball off to the Warrior Hargraves. And he'll be 25 minutes out of the line. Maximus says, do you think the Titans would have given Manly better game plays? Yes, I do. First tackle now, left-hand side. Look at when we played them in the first game this year. Oh, second game we played them, sorry. We were up 24-8 at half-time. We got pumped in the second half, but we had a good game in the first half. We'll say that. Oh, I think that's a knock back. It's going to be... Oh, it's a knock on from the Roosters. What an absolute shitfest of a game here. Oh my gosh, he got crunched in the tackle there. Ola Kawatu with a good tackle. Hasn't been great tonight, but a good tackle. Tavia Tuia says, Power are going to win tomorrow because of their forwards. No, they're not going to win tomorrow. And that's also the wrong there. There with a T-H-E-I-R, by the way, not a T-H-Y-R-E. Desmate says, what a hit. That's the point of this stream that I'm correcting people on their spelling. That's the point of this game. Where I'm correcting people. It's an elimination final, and I'm correcting people on their spelling. Thank me later, Tavia. Jack Thompson says, NRL is pretty boring now. No, it's not. So, 15 minutes and 50 seconds to go here. Timber Thompson says, hopefully the Wallabies win tomorrow so the All Blacks can go to the top of rankings. All Blacks to the top of... well, the rank, yes. But I think we need to win by a decent amount. And the All Blacks would need to win by a decent amount. It's not just as simple as 5 points and 5-point win for the Wallabies and 5-point win for the All Blacks. So, fifth... Did he just smack him on the ass? Did he just give him a genuine smack on the ass just then? I just tuned into that late. Did he just genuinely like give him an actual like smack, not just like a love tap, but like an actual smack? I actually thought I heard a slap action, like one of those booty smacks. Surely I didn't just see that. Surely I'm imagining stuff. So Tom Dweevich is actually coming off the field here, so he doesn't get. Basically, they're going to take him off early. Jeez, that's what this game has come to, you guys. So third tackle for Manly. Cameron says, yeah, that was a butt slap. Yeah, it was like a genuine slap, Arena. Adam always says, in my opinion, when you get a dropout, you should always go for a short dropout because the attacking team is going to get inside the 10 regardless of how long you kick it. And you can get the ball. Well, no, because the attacking team can get inside the 10 with their first tackle, or the attacking team can get inside the 10 with their fifth tackle or fourth tackle. So it's like, no, I don't. I would rather have 5 tackles outside the 10, or 4 tackles outside the 10 and 1 tackle inside the 10, than all 5 tackles inside the 10. What? Nasir, I will be doing an NBA preseason predictions video, so they'll come out very soon. Jack Thompson says, Wallaby should be at the top. Honestly, no. So left-hand side here, I'm not even going to read the rest of the comment out. Oh, good run there, boy. Oh, man, pass the ball, my guy. Pass the ball. He'll do a lot more passing the ball next year at the Titans, don't you worry. So Roosters here. Walker over the top. Oh, chance here for the Roosters. Chance here for the Roosters. Gives it up to Morris. Give Josh Morris a try. Give Josh Morris a try just because he's been cut down there. He's been cut down there. So it's going to be left-hand side here. Marshke with the ball. Gives it off to Radley. Radley here. He's got Tedesco. Tedesco kicks it through. It's a good little kick, actually. It is a good kick. And Saab's going to get taken down here and goal. Yeah, it's going to be a drop out. Good tackle by Tedesco. Good tackle. Good tackle. LBL says, who do you think is the best NRL coach ever? BKRsport. Guys, this Roosters might come back if Turbo's off. Mate, shout. It is a shout. Turbo Tom says, I'll be surprised the Wallabies win against South Africa. Oh, cool, Turbo Tom. I forgot that we already beat them literally 5 days ago, but cool, I'll be surprised. I'd be surprised. Even though, we haven't lost at Suncorp Stadium since 2016 against any single team. Even though South Africa, I don't even believe, have won at Suncorp Stadium ever. Even though we beat them literally 5 days ago in Australia. Even though we have a very, very good record against South Africa in Australia in general. But no, it's all good. I'll be surprised. So 13 minutes 45. It's as if we didn't beat them 5 goddamn days ago. You know what I'm saying? Team Action Infinite says Titans would have put up a better fight tonight. I agree. So 13 and a half minutes to go here in the Roosters to Crichton. We'll bring this ball here to the... Oh my god, bro. How embarrassing for the Roosters. This is embarrassing. I don't want to hear nothing as well. I don't want to hear nothing about injuries and suspensions and whatnot, because the Roosters fans told me they would still have a good chance of winning this game tonight. Guys, Turbo came off 5 minutes ago and he's already in the chat. Yeah. So Jake Trbojevic here. He's going to be 15 minutes out, first tackle. Jack Thomas says we never lose at Suncorp. It's a fact. We haven't lost there since 2016. I think we've only lost 1 time to South Africa and Australia, by the way. I think in general. Kurt Catewell or Ruben Wiki. What a name. Says Josh Morris should kick a field goal as a nice finals to his end to his finals career. I think Josh Morris should score a try because a field goal would kind of be a bit pathetic. But a try would be good. So Manly right-hand side, he gives up to Dylan Walker, and Walker here. 40 metres out. Manu says the Chooks had the great Cooper Cronk for 2 years and learnt nothing from him, especially in this kind of situation. Yeah, but in the same sense, man. I will be devil's advocate to my own comments, is that, they did have a lot of injuries and suspensions. Maybe not suspensions, but career-ending retirements and injuries and whatnot. I just want to see a couple more tries. Well, can we see a try? 1 more try, 2 more try, something more, something? We want a fitty bomb. Smithy Torres says, I was thinking Advanced Australia Fair Australians all let us rejoice. What's going on here? What are you doing? LPL says, do watch the EPL. You should know this, LPL. You should know this. I stream your EPL. I stream the Premier League, mate. Third tackle here. John Finifiaki says, can Roosters score another try? Probably not. They've knocked the ball on it 100 times when they've had a chance to. So Warrior Hargraves here will get tackled down here, 45 metres out. Was that an offside? Jack says, Manly are choking away the chance of a fitty bomb. How dare Manly do something so disgraceful and not get a fitty bomb here? We were so excited. Oh, Roosters here over the top, and it's going to be a chance here. Morris, let Morris score a try, please. Let Morris score a try, please, you dogs. Let him score a try. Dasman says, this stream is the only reason I haven't fell asleep. Mate, I'm falling asleep, and I'm on the stream. So Walker here puts that ball up in the air. Good kick, actually, from Sam Walker. Oh, that's a good kick. Yeah, that's a knock on. And Harper's going to be away here. Harper's going to be away here to Saab. Saab's away. Try time forward to Manly. Try time for the Manly. Manly shingles. Bum, 50 bomb is on. The 50 bomb is on. The 50 bomb. The 50 bomb. We want the 50 bomb. We want the 50 bomb. 11 minutes. 10 points. 8 points. We want the 50 bomb. We want the 50 bomb. I'm getting emotional. I'm getting emotional. We want the 50 bomb. Manly, better do it. So that's going to be a Jason sub try time there. Harper cuts back on the inside. Gives the ball to sub. Sub goes away. And we damn well better see a 50 bomb coming. We better see a 50 bomb incoming right now. The 50 bomb is still on. So it's going to be 40. Frickin' 40 has been hit, guys. No matter what, we have hit the frickin' 40. Also, what are we on likes-wise? We're on 128 likes right now. Schmackity, schmackity, schmack. Right now, schmack it again. Schmack it again. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Bingo. There you go. And Kip Capewell, Ruben Wiki joined the BKRmy. What a legend. See, this guy knows what he's talking about. No, this guy knows what he's talking about. Joining up as a member. What a legend. Thank you very much, Kip Capewell or Ruben Wiki. Adam Waterway says, where are the team to celebrate with Saab? Not everyone runs 100 metres in 3.4 seconds, mate. Gooseberg says, seems unlikely, but just need Teddy for a score and you got yourself a new member. Gooseberg, mate, I'm telling you, you're becoming a member anyway. Bernard says, come on the Roosters. Yikes. Ooh, yikes. Oh, Sarah James says, end of the day. Oh, here we go. Here we go, guys. Guys, get ready. Get your knife and fork. Put it down for a second. I want you to tuck in your shirt. I want you to put on a napkin here. Get your knife and fork ready. And get ready to tuck in this comment. Because Sarah Jane's going to give you some excuses here. Sarah Jane says, end of the day, we all knew it would be a miracle to win tonight. And to be honest, with the amount of injuries and suspensions this year, no other team would have avoided the spoon. Let alone making it. Cry me a river. Oh, cry me a river. Sarah Jane. Cry me a river. Oh, cry me a river. Oh. Good night. 9 minutes to go here. Amazing Razor has joined up as a BKRmy member. You're a legend. What a legend. What an absolute king, son. What an absolute king. You are a legend. Thank you very much for joining up as a member, my guy. But we have got about 10 minutes to go here, and we want to see a Fetty Bomb. I think everyone's joined up as a member because they're like, you know what? We're going to see a Fetty Bomb, and I want to use the Fetty Bomb GIF because only members can use the Fetty Bomb GIF. It's illegal. You can't use it. You literally can't use it unless you're a member, so to be fair. Sarah James says, in keeping to full strength most of the year could be another great year for us. No. So 9.5 minutes left here, and it is... What was the over for this game? What was the over? Was it 47 or 48.5? Young Member says, that hurts to end our season like this, but GG to Manly, very proud of it. Effort this year, and we go again next year. Absolutely, man. Well, I think the Roosters will be good next year when they get their full team back, but in the same sense, they still do... they're still... I don't think they win the comp next year, but they're definitely back into competing for the top 4 again. Potentially top 3. But Panthers will still be there. Storm will still be there. We all know Titans will come number 1. So, you know. So right hand side here, it's going to be Dylan Walker, who brings this ball out to the 40. Budman says 55.5 over at half time. Oh, you'd need 2 more scores here. But 40-20 attempt here from Kizza for an amazing Razor. Remove that comment now. Mate, remove that comment. You can't use the Fetty Bomb GIF until it has been a Fetty Bomb. You're lucky they don't give you a timeout, but you are a new member. So we'll allow you this one time. But you cannot use the Fetty Bomb GIF unless you see a Fetty Bomb to power come on here for Cherry Evans, by the way. Justin Sutherland's timed him out. Amazing Razor. I didn't do it, but in the same sense, it's what happens when you bloody go and use a Fetty Bomb. The moderators, they latch down you quickly. So third tackle here. Justin Sutherland says, no, I've been timed out. My goodness me. So forward tackle now. Jack Thompson says, Sarah, I was defending you before, but you just need to stop, bro. You're embarrassing yourself now. Oh, Sam. Ooh, he's going to throw... Sam Walker, no, bro, no. That's another set of 6 here. That was tight, so it should be set restart here. It will be a set restart here for the Chooksters. Sammy Walker gives it off to Crichton. Crichton here, he's going to bring this ball to the halfway line here. Somebody says, wait, when did Justin become mod? I haven't missed a game the past 8 months. Well, he became mod about 2 weeks ago. Maybe 3 weeks ago. 2 or 3 weeks ago. But here we go, Justin. Here's your moment to shine, Justin. Here we go. The over 10 is coming. First tackle here for the Roosters. They're 30 minutes out here. Gives it off to Hudson. Hudson here gives it off to Morris. Josh Morris! Oh, second down so close. 12 minutes short here. Come on. Come on. Guys, just can't still cop that, BJ. I don't think it's going to happen now. Tedesco here kicks it through. Ooh, what is... Tedesco, no, bro. Second tackle. What are you doing? Manu says, Titans for Seagulls. Should have been an epic game to watch. Would have been better than this. It would have been better than this. It would have been better than this. Oh, it would have been better than this. This has been shit. Oh... This has been shit. So Manly here, 5 minutes out here. Maximus says the Wallabies put on 50 for the Wallabies fans tomorrow. Yeah, it will happen. It will happen. So 4 tackle here for Manly. They're going to be 20 minutes out of their own line. Brian Princess says, Sarah Jane, love with Ivy. Oh no, Sarah. That's not good. Penalty Manly. Oh, that's not good too. That's a penalty to the Manly. Oh, it's going to be an extra 10 metres too for a bit of shit talk. A bit of shit talk-arino. Dasman says, I don't think there'll be a feedy bomb. You shut up. You shut up right now. There's 6 minutes to go here. Manly have a penalty and they're going to get a 80-metre penalty here. And then they're going to put the ball into a position where it's going to be Josh Morris who intercepts the ball. He's going to score a try. But then Manly is still going to score 2 after that. Kurt Catewell says, Pocky no los dos. You know, well, why not a bit of both, you know? It's a reasonable question. Jerry Robinson says, I finally have a smile BKR, at least until next week. Yeah, it is the Chooksters, but, you know. Actually, the over and under was 48.5 here, so people are hoping for someone else to score again, and foreign here is going to be, come on, man, Fitty Bomb. We want a Fitty Bomb. We want a Fitty Bomb. Second tackle, leaving to Manly. Left-hand side here, Ruben Garrick here. Garrick. 5 minutes short here. Third tackle, 5.5 minutes to go. Take a field goal. Manly take a field goal. Right-hand side, he gives it off to number 17, Paseka. Schuster, back to Olakawatu. Oh, no. Oh, Olakawatu is just going to... Oh, so close. 1 minute short here. Come on, we want to see a Fitty Bomb. One Princess, do you realise that my daughter is returning? Oh, that's going to be try time for the Manly. That's a try time for the Manly. Try time for the Manly. The Fitty Bomb potentially coming here. He can't see the ball. There's nothing the referee can do here. He's going to send it up for a check, but I'm pretty certain he gets the try here. I'm pretty certain it's a try here. Hey, the referee couldn't see it. I'm pretty certain it's a try here. I think he knows it too. I think we all know it. It's a try. The referees couldn't see it, so it's fair call that he calls it as a no try, but this is a try here. So at first it looks like he's held up, but he does get this down. Oh, where's the ball here? Where's the ball? That I can't see it here, but we're gonna look at the other angle. Why are we looking at this angle from behind? Oh, that's a try there. I think that's a try there. I think this is a try here. I think. I don't know. Can you give that as a try? They've gone up no try here. Oh. Oh, dude, that's so ridiculous how close that is. That's actually ridiculous how close that was there. That's actually ridiculous. Jack Thompson says, if Sam Verrills was playing, it would be a different story. No, Jack Thompson, and it would not be a different story. So it's going to be held up here. That's really unlucky. Mincham says it's held up, bro. Man, what are you saying? It's held up, bro, as if like, oh, I know it's held up. But it was like this. Literally like this much. Like, it's me. It's not as easy as it was held up, bro. It's like this much. Gee whiz. People, man. Fit tackle here. Fit tackle here for the Manly. They're going to be 10 minutes out here. That was literally like that much. I can't believe how close that was. Oh, Schuster here. Underneath to Harper. And fit tackle. You morons. What are you doing? Like, you hit the Fitty Bomb. Oh, man. So, 5 minutes to go here in the game. And Roosters are going to get taken down here 5 minutes out. Come on, man. Do something. Get a stick. Give it a try, Josh Morris. Someone do something, you know? Ikavalu, and Ikavalu slapped in the tackle here. Second tackle now for the Roosters. They're 15 metres out from their own line. Oh, knock on, penalty? No, it's going to be penalty here for the Roosters. If I'm the Roosters, I'm playing quick here because I want to at least score another one to get over 10. Or get 12, at least kind of have a bit of a respectable score. So Manly versus Rabbitohs will be next week. Manly been great, absolutely, honey. There's nothing wrong with Manly here. There's a lot wrong with the Roosters. There's nothing wrong with Manly. Manly have been great. 4 minutes to go here of the game. Thank you very much to Mahmoud Hamza for the $8 donation. You're a legend, my guy. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You're a legend, big fella. Second tackle here for the Chooksters. 40 metres out from the line. Read one, no streams tonight, mate. There's no more sport tonight, but tomorrow there's plenty of streams. Oh, Tedesco here. Tedesco here. Over the top to Ikavalu, and Ikavalu is going to get taken over the line if he's not careful. Third tackle now, 3 minutes 42 to go here. Wise guys, the Seagulls win 66-6 to make it the biggest finals loss ever. What? There's only 3.5 minutes to go here, mate. Ooh, it's a nice play here from the Roosters. Hudson. Oh, forward pass. Oh, Hudson, oh my God, bro. You're so shit. I'm so sorry, man, but you are. Bro, what are you doing? Oh, God. Creamy says, I thought Radley would have come out smashing blokes, but no, like, bro, what are you doing, dude? Come on, man. Like, it's just stupid. Like, Hudson surely doesn't get a spot next year. Risky Nike says, Titans, great year. Titans did have a great year. 3 minutes to go here. So 42-6 here. Justin Sumner says, don't apologize for calling Hutchinson shit. It's just, man. Like, he's probably screwed you with your bet, by the way, Justin. So Manly here, left-hand side. And it's going to be Parker who brings this ball out here. Come on, let's see another. Let's see something else here. I want to see a Manly field goal. How about that? Practice your field goals ahead of next week. Ooh, Walker. Walker's had a good game, by the way. Walker's had a pretty good season, to be completely fair. Underrated season has been Dylan Walker. Second tackle now. 31 minutes out from their own line. They go right-hand side here. Kieran Foran gives it off to the big man. I don't even know who that is. 40 minutes out, right-hand side they go. And it's going to be Tapau gets it off to Schuster. Schuster's still going. Selfish, man. This guy doesn't pass it as much as he needs to be honest with you. But that was a really good run. In the same sense, he needs to pass the ball a lot more. He takes the ball to the line too close, and then it's really strange sometimes. So Manly here, 45 minutes out from their own line. Fit tackle. A minute 55 to go here. A minute 55 to go here. They're going to go right-hand side to Foran. And Foran up in the air. Come on, Roosters. Score a try here. Go length of the field. Score a try. Go length of the field. Score a try. 22 minutes out here from their own line. So Hudson here, right-hand side, gives it off to Tedesco. Tedesco gives it off to Ikavalu. And Ikavalu taking down 23 minutes out. Minute and a half to go. Second tackle. And gets it back here. Oh, big run here by Butcher. This game is so shit. My God. Young member says, oh, gee, get our players back next year and just pray for more bad injuries. So right-hand side here for the Roosters. Oh, knock on there. Manly will have a chance here. Manly will have a chance here to go and get that 46 off, maybe 48. Could go for a field goal, actually. Here we go, field goal. Go for a field goal, Manly. Manly, go for a field goal. Manly, go for a field goal. Oh, Cherry Evans is off, though. And there's no Chihuahua. I don't even know who would kick the field goal. So 35 minutes out here for Manly. First tackle right now. 48 seconds to go here. I actually think they do go for the field goal, too, if they do get an opportunity here. They're going to be right in front. Oh, that's a... Oh, my God. The Roosters are going to pick the ball up here. Josh Morris here. Morris here. Oh, don't tackle him. Let him score. Like, it's his last game. Come on, man. First tackle now for the Roosters. Tedesco's been slapped there. 6 more here, but it doesn't matter. 20 seconds to go here. This game ending is so boring. Like, man, it's the last time. Oh, Roosters are away here. Kieran. Oh, my God. Kieran's going to trip up. Oh, he gets the ball away to Sam Walker. Oh, Sam Walker, bro. What are you... Oh, penalty. Do they go for the try here? Go for the 2 here, Roosters. Go for the 2. Go for the 2. Get the 2 points. Get the 2 points here, Roosters. Oh, come on. Finish the game off. Fuck me. All right, what a shit game. Like, bro, like, dude, give Josh Morris the kick or something. Give Josh Morris the kick. What are you doing? What a shithouse game. What a shithouse way to end it. Bro, give Josh Morris the kick there. Like, Walker, screw you, dude. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm actually in shock, bro. Like, that's his last game. You give Morris the kick. If he misses it, he misses it. If he gets it, he gets it. Like, come on, man. What a bullshit thing to do. Like, it's literally his last ever game. Like, give him the kick. You don't tap it and kick it over the sideline. Anyway, dumber shit. What a shit game. Anyway, we're going to be back tomorrow. Panthers versus Eels. So disappointed in the Roosters there. Like, dude, like, you lost the game fair and square, fine. But, like, let Morris take the kick for his last ever kick. His last ever game. Like, oh, man. Flogs. But anyway, it is what it is. So, Roosters get pumped here. Sayonara. Like, honestly, like, just disrespectful, in my opinion. But, whatever. We'll come back here tomorrow. Panthers, Eels. Tomorrow we also do have we have Panthers versus Eels. We have what do we have? Wallabies, South Africa. I'm so disappointed at the end of that game. Wallabies versus South Africa. We have Panthers versus Eels, and then also we do have the what's it called? The other one, the Premier League late at night. So I'm gonna jump off for now, guys. I appreciate it as always. Ugh, man, so disappointing in the end of that game. So disappointing. Like, at least give him the kick. My God, and that's just, oh man. All right, guys, I'm jumping off. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Appreciate you. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Don't forget to go and check out my favorite players of the 2021 season video that I uploaded literally yesterday. I appreciate you all 2 days ago, maybe. It was yesterday or 2 days. I think it was yesterday, maybe. I'm not too sure. But yeah, appreciate you guys, and I will see you guys soon. All right, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later. Thanks to everyone who joined as a member and also donated. See ya.